Oh, so suddenly you're poison the air I breathe. But if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones, I'm about to lose control. Only so much I'm taking, so get yourself to safety. Cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the warning, pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm a jet like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the wrong screen. Let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to Showdown Series for our final competition of our debut season here in Showdown Series, where we will be seeing which one of our players can take the lead. This isn't worth the invitational points. If you've been on the YouTube channel, you will have seen there are Showdown Series invitational points up for grabs next year. This tournament is not a part of that circuit, which of course does mean that we won't be tracking points here, there won't be any extra points, all of that lovely stuff. So, just as a heads up, hold on, just playing with the mic sound because I do have a new headset if it was not heard. So, band-wise, we're going to be seeing Deimos, Blitz taken off the board, fairly standard here. Something else you may be noticing on the theme here, you may be able to hear the music in-game in the background, is we've got Skyscraper, which is a bit of a rarity for us because it's been in, I think, 3 of the 4 Showdown Series map pools now, and it's not been played once. We're finally getting Skyscraper played. Thank God for that. Absolutely adore this map personally, so looking forward to seeing it played. Fenrir band on defense, again, very common one in the Showdown Series. There's a lot of utility to deal with, and when you've only got 2 people on the board, not a lot of time to actually be dealing with that, so you can see why it gets getting rid of. And Solace on the defense, again, common one. Showdown Series is very heavy on the intel. When you've only got a few people on the board, it's very, very heavy on the intel, so... And as Sam said, he's probably forgot to mention the nerf exists, but hey-ho. So, first game, we've got Data Daddies, which, you know, team we've seen plenty of times before, Connor and Corey together, are going up against Eric and Sam on the Sweat Squad. Now, if you ask me, this is going to be probably quite a nice quick warm-up for the Sweat Squad here. Get a bit of aim warming up, bit of aim labs in before the real games start later tonight. Sam and Eric, of course, two of the better performing players in the series. Connor and Corey, they definitely can put up a fight. Showed it in Showdown Series 3, won a game of their own. But of course, we're not going to know what's going to happen until we get into it. So, game is underway, as I'm realising there is stick drift on this controller. Woohoo. We will fix that momentarily. For now, let's just enjoy and watch what's going on here. So, defense-wise setup, we're going to be seeing a Zami and a Mute. Fairly standard. Intel denial, Zami, lots of power with those keeper barricades, able to create bulletproof sites, create additional spaces for utility. Now, the only thing I don't like about the setup here immediately, right off the bat from the Data Daddies, is going to be this reinforced onto the black stairs. Normally, you leave this rotate open so you can test the staircase a bit better. You're a bit shut off, and this is, I think, the experience factor that comes into the Data Daddies. They're not as familiar with this game as, let's say, Sam typically is. And Sam, he's got the hard breach. It's not going to be too much of a problem for him. Eric, he's bringing out the Jackal. Great pick. It will be countered by Lemieux, and you know we always see a lot of sight and anchor play in the Showdown series, and as the final reinforcements go up here, seems like we're going to be seeing a lot of that play similar. Connor seems like to be held in a position in Geisha. Corey is going to be in Karaoke. Now, flip things over to the attack. They're on the other side of the map. They're going for a bit, for a different side of the approach, going for a bit of an eastern take here. Droning out, making sure it's all clear before they make their initial breach on the map. Always a good start to do it that way. Don't want any issues. Sam, he's gone straight in. He's swinging in. He's getting ready to clear things out. Eric, not far behind, just watching for the roam and making sure nothing gets stuck up on the flank. Flicking through cams on the defense now, just keeping an eye out. Strong positions being held here. Now, Corey, he's playing this top black stairs position, but like I said, without that rotate, he is quite cut off there, and he's got to be careful when he's playing that position to not get cut off. Now, you may have just noticed he's keyboard off that barricade to the balcony, meaning that he can't be snuck up on as easy from the side. He's only got so many angles to watch. And Corey, he's getting a bit aggressive here. He knows the side they're coming from and is going to be starting to watch that dragon angle. Connor, he's got a nice little murder hole. He's not going to catch anyone just yet with it. And Sam loses a drone to a mute jammer. But look, he's got the intel, he's got the know, and he's going to want to do something about it. They know where he is. Are they going to breach and rush Connor? That's the question, Sam. He's priming up for the first kill here. Yellow ping's flushing in. It's really up to see now how Connor's going to respond to the aggression. Bit of aggression from Eric. He shoots through the hardball, not able to quite. Connor's moving about. He knows his position's been made, but he's just working out where the attack's coming from. He sees it now. He knows the direction, but he knows his position's a bit compromised. Will he fall back or will he try and stick the gunfight? That's the question. He's caught in a bit of a cross here, and he's got to fight off both players at once here, and this is a really daunting thing to do when you've got two of the best gunners in the circuit on the other side of that wall. He has to be careful. But he's wasting time. He's doing a really good job of it. Sam's just waiting for him to get a bit over-aggressive and peek. That AK-12 is nasty. He sees the corner of the body. Sprays, misses. Connor goes for a bit of a bite back. Not able to confirm anything, and he's just sitting there. Now, Connor, he's got a C4 in pocket. It'll be a good time to rip it out here. He sees Eric. He actually takes Eric out. A bit of a tag team with Corey, and now Sam's left 1 versus 2. 40 seconds on the clock. Good amount of time to make it happen. He has the intel on 1, but no, Corner's going to clean it out, and there you go. Data Daddies get themselves a round off the bat. Really good hold there from Data Daddies. I mean, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. Love the Data Daddies and all. But one thing we do want to keep in consider is Skyscraper is historically, I was just pulling up this statistic before the game. Of course, one thing I would like to really pause and say is Pro League is a very, 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 very different level to sort of what we play. When you look at it, Pro League's obviously, of course, very different levels, 5-on-5, but map statistics do tend to pour over, and Skyscraper is one of the most defender-sided maps in the map pool. So it has a 63% defender win rate. Sorry, it's defender-sided. So, realistically speaking, Data Daddy should be coming out this half 2-1 in the lead here. And that, of course, being their primary bomb site is even more evidence. Just you've seen the exact same operator lineup, but the rotates are being made this time. And it seems like we're going to see a repeat of the previous round. Lineups, of course, the only difference is that bomb site and seeing really whether it's kept that way. Now, we're seeing a bit of a swap over from the attack side here. We're seeing Sentry on the board, Striker, sorry, on the board for the first time, and Thermite as well. Now, Striker, if you haven't played Operation New Blood yet, oh, cheeky pre-primed C4 from Connor there. See if that'll be able to cause any chaos. Now, if you haven't played the new season, the recruits have been reworked and they're actually available in Pro League, in custom games now, so you can play them, as well as, of course, ranked and all the other modes. What they bring, utility-wise, they're very, very similar to what they bring before, in the sense of they bring these two, or they're able to bring 2 pieces of secondary utility. That's kind of their thing. It's always been their thing, that's what they're going to continue to do. Sam here is opting to bring impact EMPs for the hard breach, and he's also opting to bring frag grenades, push people out of difficult positions. Here we go, we're going to see the teamwork, and that Sentry is incredibly versatile, because you're looking at that loadout as well. You've got an M4, which is an insanely powerful assault rifle, but on top of that, you've also got the secondary shotgun, great for soft destruction. Just Sentry and Striker, both really good all-around operators. Oh, we're taking a bit of damage there, and Eric's dropped on really early. Sam's left in a 1 versus 2 with 40 seconds into the round. He knows the idea of one, but he's stuck outside in the balcony now. And this site can be very difficult to get into like this, especially when they know you're coming from. Defenders know where you're coming from. There's a lot of angles to be watched, and Corey, he's primed and ready on it, but Sam does drop him, and now it's 1 versus 1. Connor versus Sam. Connor gets tagged a bit through the wall, sprays a bit back. And Sam, he's going to take a second to pause, but get on the drone, but no! Jammed out, and Sam just sees Connor's arm slipping through. And it's 1-1, scoreboard equalised. A very, very speedy round, that one. Compare it to what we saw in the first round, where it was a bit slower, a bit more tactical. That second round, it was all guns out. And Sweat Squad walk away the victor. And I think that's the play style they're going to want to lean into here. It's very aggressive, very sort of... It's very aggressive, fast-paced play style. That's what they're going to excel best at. But where you go with speed, you're going to have to forfeit some of that roam clear. And Corey seems to know that's coming, and he's swapped onto the Kavira. Could play some lurk, could play some flanks, whatever he decides to do. You know there's a good chance. If he can pull it off, it will be round changing for the Data Daddies. Get them and let them the chance to pull ahead in this half. Now, for the final side, we're going to be moving down to barbecue and kitchen. First time we're seeing first floor played all, and Corey straight upstairs, reinforcing hatches. Good shout, Eric. Sam, drone in. They're finding the objectives, and they're going to see the Cade on the board. Hard breach has been a staple of the lineup of Sweat Squad so far, always bringing hard breach on the round. So it's no surprise here that's going to what they continue to bring. However, the Cade offers a significant challenge, because whereas with the impact EMPs, you have to be very precise in their position. So if you aren't able to preemptively drone out those electro claws, you aren't going to be able to remove them. Sam, he's flipping off. He's flipping onto the Buck now. Buck does have impact EMPs available to him. Whether that'll be what Sam opts for in this scenario, we'll see. No, he's going to be opting in for the can openers. So anything that's electroclawed and shocked off, that's not going to be able to be gotten rid of by EMPs. It's going to have to be it's going to have to be from a gun. Now, Corey, he's lurking around here in laundry. He's just trying to find a safe spot, and he hears them coming in now. Now this is really where it's hit. Corey, it's a very high risk, high reward play here on the Kavira. You could win the round very early on, or you could die very early and force Connor to be playing a 1 versus 2, which is of course not what you want. Corey, he's just going to continue to lurking service behind the bar, just trying to see if he can find anything, find intel. He's waiting for Connor to give them a ping, say, hey, they're over here. Little does he know, Eric, he's tucked up right outside the objective. Sam, not too far behind. They're just waiting to find the players, waiting to find the intel, and then they'll strike. Connor, successfully there, tucked away behind the observation block. Rarely do we see those used, and we're seeing them to great effect here. Now, it seems to be a bit of a map problem here. As you can see, Connor's stuck outside. Corey, they're helping in. And now the question is, they are in a bit of a pinch though. And this is it. Corey's got a great flank here. He's down in 1. Eric, now he's left 1 versus 2. He's got to play it. He is able to get one onto Corey. And Connor, he's got to take the gunfight, but he's not going to win it. Eric, Sweat Squad, I mean, what can you say? The gun skill we expect from him there. And he's just able to take the round very well. Now, we swap over onto the other half. It was a very explosive start to the half there. Connor opened it up incredibly quickly and was able to really propel Data Daddy through that first round. Whereas it's just the gun skill. And keep in mind, it's 2 respective aces if you on the side of the Sweat Squad. Sam got both kills from a 1 versus 2 position to win the first round that they won, and Eric got the second. Now, you argue Data Daddies now they're moving on to the harder side now. They have to attack Skyscraper, which is a daunting task. A lot of rat spots, a lot of opportunity for defenders to rotate. It's not an easy task. And we're going to see T Karaoke be our first stop here for the defenders. Seeing the Malusi and Nella on the board. Malusi, Operator has grown quite in popularity lately, mainly because of the additional Banshee, which, in my opinion, puts her in a really good spot, especially with Fenrir's popularity in the Showdown Series. Not only do you have 4 Banshees versus the 3 FNATs that Fenrir has, with that utility you have a lot more coverage, and it's not always the blindness that was the usefulness of the Fenrir. It was very much the intel like they gave away, so being able to have 4 of them again is very, very strong, and they're bulletproof as well. Banshee's a great piece of utility, and with the secondary shotgun she has now, it's great. Of course, Eric on the time staple tracker. She has impacts back. Eric's not opting to bring them here, but they're always a good option. Connor Tried and true Flores. Corey on the buck as well, bringing a bit hard reach and even more soft destruction now. Connor, if he's able to slow it down, he will be able to get rid of those Banshees. But that's, of course, he's got to get in a position where he's able to do so, and he's got to find them first, because as Roteros, they're on a timer. You can't just send them straight in blindly. You have to really think about where you're going to put them. Now, I see the first change to Geisha hard breach wall. It's going to be no problem. There's no denial on the side of Sweat Squad, so it'll only be a matter of time before Data Daddies. Yep, there you go. Corey's going to hop in, pop the can opener, get it open. Sam, he's holding this Geisha position. This is now his job to defend it. This is where you're going to want to see him go. Geisha walls popped open, Rotero drones going in, and first Banshee's being taken off the board. Sammy's watching the angle quite tightly, and the question is, do the Data Daddies know he's hidden in this room? If they don't, he could very easily get some kills. Corey, he's going to challenge it, and no, they do not know Sam's there. And it's a trade back from Connor, 1 versus 1 now. Eric, he's just got to hold sight. He's got 2 minutes to do so, and he's going to start to challenge Geisha. Connor, he gets the right idea. He's going to send the drone in, try and find out where Eric's hiding. There he goes. He finds Eric. The Terror's going to go off. Going to open up a bit of the wall, but not going to be able to really get any utility. Eric, he's falling back into karaoke, falling back in sight. Connor's hopped in Geisha. Flashbang's going to go in round the corner. The question is, does Connor know where he is gone? He's going to see the punch hole. Grismot mine goes off, and Connor's just going to go and try and run through the hole here. But I don't think he's going to be able to successfully do it. Now, this is where you need to pause. This is exactly what Connor's going to do. He's going to open it up, make a bit of a bait sound, and he's going to go for the bait. Incredibly smart there. Drop off the sound of the Rotero. Use it to mask the drop a bit. He hears it, and I don't think Eric knows about this. Eric knows about the sneak, and Connor, he's using the sound to his advantage here. Being very, very sneaky. I don't know if they know. Sam, you can't see what he's watching, so he may be watching the camera, because there is a default camera around it. And that's just a case of whether Connor can catch Eric off guard. He may well be able to do that. He hears him. He's going to see the gun barrel. He sees the twitching surely at the bottom. Surely he sees him in his scope. Yes, he does. And there you go. Pop a little love tap, and Data Daddy's going to secure a round and bring us to 2-2. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there. A wonderful flank from Connor. And that's the sort of thing I love from him. He has that ability to really make those kind of big brain sort of plays. It's these big brain plays with a lot of finesse there, using the Rotero to mask the sound and keep Eric focused on Geisha, when in reality he was sneaking up backstairs. Incredibly smart from Connor. And just, yeah, what more can you say than that, really? Such a good play. Now, moving on 2-2. That is, I've got an attack on the board, which is arguably the hardest part on Skyscraper. But if they're going to want to get it to overtime, at least they're going to have to win one more. And this round 5, now I guess it is in the Showdown Series. In Pro League, this is round 11. In here, it's going to be round 5. This is where, if you look at the timeline of the events here, you're going to be able to see that our teams are 1 round away from match point. Whoever wins this gets an opportunity to close this out in regulation. Now, keep in mind, with Showdown Series, we're not scoring on points, we score on round differential. Meaning, when you win a game, you want to do it in as few rounds as possible. You want to drop as few rounds as possible, because if you win a game really close out 5-4, you're only going to get +1 round differential point from that. Whereas if you win a game 4-0, you're going to get +4. You're going to get a really, really strong boost to your score for the night. And it keeps track throughout the whole night. So, Data Daddies, of course, on both sides here, are really going to want to be trying to win this out in regulation. Of course, this round is the decider for who gets the opportunity to win it out in regulation. Oh, that is the wrong button. Let's see. So, we're seeing the standard but top floor defense, office and exhibition, as we like to see. I'm going to be seeing a bit of an eastern approach here from Data Daddies. Balcony. Now on the balcony. Swapped off the back, going onto the Cappy Tower this time round. Really good execute operator. And Rotero's just going to be used to force players out Sam out of position. He's not going to really be able to do much in regards to utility. And Connor, he's just woken up this half. He had something in the half. He's absolutely had something. He just dumped Sam out of the lobby. And Eric, he's now left in a 1 versus 2. Positions known. And he's forced to push back. He's playing on the smoke. He's got time to burn here. And timing will burn. First Toxic Babe's going to go in out. And oh, have I not said it to Mono? Thank you very much for letting me know. That is a very, very good point. Let's see. We're going to do audio input is going to be mono. There we go. We know, and we're back observing the game in the proper configuration. This is why we do these test streams. Very helpful. Eric, now, let's get back into it. Eric, 1 versus 2, half the round to go. Flashbang going to be going in. Sammy does have a camera on site. He can watch some of it. Now, Eric seems like he's just pausing. He's just trying to work out where the assault's coming from, but he doesn't see the drone that's showing him. His position's known to the side of Data Daddies. Connor's going to go in and get the kill. Second for him in the round, getting him the ace. And there we have it. Data Daddies, match point in their grasp. Do they take this on a 4-2? Do they take this 4-2 lead? And does their 4-2 curse in the Showdown series continue? That's the question. We've seen it for a while now. I think this would be the 5th game in a row that's ended in a 4-2 scoreline. And if you weren't here for Showdown Series 3, we had this wonderful issue where it ended up on ended up with a 4-2 half literally across the board. Everyone won 4-2 and lost 4-2. So we had a three-way time. It was really difficult to settle it, and we never ended up actually being able to do that. So, but these operator picks. We have a Clash and we have a Legion. Bit different. But different may well be what the Data Daddies need. What Data Daddies going to struggle against. Sorry, Sweat Squad. Impacts and Legion. He's a strong operator. But one thing that's been apparent, the tempo of the last couple of rounds has been incredibly quick. They've been getting over very, very quickly in Legion. He's one of these operators where the longer he's on the board, the more utility he has. You can see there on his operator card, his goo mines fill up over time. They're not all available to him from the get-go, like most pieces of utility in this game. So what you end up with is if he dies very early on in round, or it's a rush type round, you end up with him not getting a lot of value out of him. Whereas the longer he's on the board, he can generate up to 9 of those mines, I believe. And every one of them is intel as well as damage, and you have to take it out of your foot because it can be very dangerous. Now, Clash as well. We love seeing Clash. Great operator pick. Seems to make everyone panic. It's always quite fun to watch how everyone, especially if we're played in these sort of, I suppose you could say, lower ranks, how they go up against the Clash. And we've seen a bit of a split approach. It's here. Corey's going to be going in through Dragon. Connor, he's going to be giving the old guy Shawwal a go. And I think he's going to get that open with a Rotero drone. Yep, Rotero drone's going in, and in it goes. There's not, in terms of setup, there's not much in Rotero. I think Sam's just hiding in karaoke, waiting to spring into action and slow the attackers down. Eric, he's tucked away behind, ready to mop up the kills. And I fear this split approach is a bit misled from Data Daddies here. Could have overtime on the boards. I'm seeing it now. If the Sweat Squad are able to successfully isolate these 1v1s, they could very much get away with this round. Now, that's a risky one. Activating the Rotero while the Clash is right there. Luckily, Sam's going to be forced out of position, and Connor, he can choose what to do. There you go. Positions no. Now it's up for Corey. Corey's got to push him while they're distracted and try and get some kills. But I don't think they know where Eric is, which is the next problem. Corey. He's going to go for it, but Connor needs to be able to hold it off, and that hold it off he does. Eric drops to the floor in a down but not out state. It's now up to Connor. But we're playing on Pro League rules set here. They're not going to know. Well, they know now. And Sam, he's backed off, stuck in a 1 versus 2 for the sake of the game. He's got to pull his sidearm out at some point. He's got to try the turtle. But because, I mean, Connor's low enough. He's got a goo mine in his foot. He could well fall to the Clash here, and that very much puts... He's going to... Oh, no, he's on 1 HP! But he's going to get away with it. Sam, he actually gets it, and that's 1 versus 1 between Sam and Corey, the common ranked duo. Sam, he's only on a sliver of HP. Corey has full advantage in terms of gun, health, but time is pressing. Doesn't have a clear entryway into that site. He's very limited in how he can get onto that site. Sam knows he's on the flank. He knows he's not in Geisha. They have an idea of each other's position. Corey, gonna pop the Claymore, and I reckon he's going to go for a drone in a second. Sort of see if he can find out where Sam's hiding. Nope, he's going to be going for it. Sam just tucked in the corner. Wait, he's on a sliver of HP here. Any small slip up. Corey, surely you heard that. Across over in karaoke, but no, he's going to be going into the other side. And assumably going for a plant. Hello, he sees you. All you have to do is hit him once. Sammy's going to pull out the pistol. And Corey, he may just run straight into the line of fire. He wants this Claymore. That was a risky manoeuvre there. And Sam just going to whittle time. And now this is the problem. Corey's got 20 seconds. He's really got to push. And Sammy's too smart. He's not going to run onto that Claymore. Corey, you're going to have to do something here. You've got 15 seconds, and that Clash is going to waste so much of that time. Let's see what happens here. He's going to be spraying into it, but I think we're overtime's on the cards here, folks. Yes, it is without certainty. There you go. Right as the last second of the clock goes. And there we have it. We are on our way to overtime. Now, so, it's been a closer game. Remember, I said at the start of this, it would be a very one-sided affair. We did think the Sweat Squad going into this would be able to dominate over this. But Connor, he's really having a great game here. The highest rated player in the lobby at the minute, 7 kills. We've not seen much objective play, though. That is the other thing. We've really not seen a whole lot of objectives. It's all been kills. I mean, time wasted it there. And as I said, that was... I think that was where Sweat Squad ran around, as I said at the start of it. They've really wanted to slow it down. Daddies have been playing quick, and they're continuing with it. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same site, same operator lineup. The question is, are Daddies going to wisen up to it? They've opted to go away from the Maverick and instead opting to bring the Gridlock out. Track Slingers can prove useful against the Clash, especially if you can get her into a corner. She's got a choice to either pull out a pistol and get rid of the Track Stingers, or she's got to stand there and take the damage. Not great position to be in from a Clash player. Now, I'm going to be looking to the two players with negative KDs in the lobby here. We're looking at Corey and Eric. Which one of them wakes up? Which one of them really is able to push this game beyond and onto another chance at match point? Connor is swapped off the Flores and he's going for a Capital. Different from him, he's normally always on the Flores, but Capital's a great pick. Nat Fire, and it seems like they're really targeting the Clash here. Daddy's new to Clash was what they struggled with, so why not pick an operator lineup that's going to be really, really heavy on getting rid of it. Sammy's playing a similar position to what he was before, tucked away in the little connector to Geisha and just waiting for someone to lay aggress onto him. And Geisha's been a real central focus. I mean, it always is on Skyscraper. Geisha, this little room here, has always been a centre of attention. The window's going to be getting open. Sam's getting ready and primed, and they're going to know the Clash is there right off the bat. Eric, he's tucked away in the other side. He's tucked away in T room. He needs T, and there you go. The Clash is losing health to that fire already. But both, very early, both fires are gone, and it's moved Sam back temporarily, and provided with a bit of speed, Daddy should be able to get Geisha control quite easily, but it's not been able... And it's not like a decent chunk of damage there, 50 health off the board, but 77 still left to go, and really the Clash is the win factor for this round for both sides here. Daddy's neither off the board, Sweat Squad neither alive, and you've only got Smoke left. It's great. You're pushing him back, and now, gotta get him preemptive, ready for the pushback. Now, what I don't like about this strategy here is a lot of the utilities going very, very early on. Eric, now, the attacking utilities being burnt out very early on, and there's none left now. Effectively, the only thing they've got left in their pockets is one of the Capital smokes, which isn't going to really help you deal with the Clash. And Sam's not going to push forward. To be fair, the one issue is when you're boxed in Geisha, you're boxed in. It's very difficult for Daddies now to be able to get some other control on the map. They need to find an opener somewhere. They need to get one of the kills, and it's not going to happen. Eric's just going to mop up anyone there being aggressive. He knows where one is. He's going to spray. Connor, he's low health, trapped in the corner. Sam's going to get the machine gun out, and Sam, there you go, gets it. And Sweat Squad, they're on to match point. For the first time in this series, they're on to match point. They're taking the lead yet again. And Daddies, they go onto the defense, and as you know, going into this, I said historically the attack is the weaker side on Skyscraper. It seems to be in the other case here. More attacking rounds have been won than lost here. We've had 3 defensive wins, 4 attacking wins so far. Will the defensive side prevail here? Who knows? We've seen a bit of a change up here. Karaoke in a tea room. New normal. But seeing the castle. Sam, he's opting for the Gridlock this time around. Eric, a bit undecided on what he's going to play. See in just a second. Ying. This could be... The Sweat Squad do one thing well, and that's these very fast executes, and we didn't really see them too much in their initial attack in half, and I'm really hoping it's something we're going to see more of. Now, this is where you want to pull out these fast rushes. This is where you want to make these things happen. The castle barricades, they're going to slow you down. The mute jammers, they'll deny your intel. But when your opponent can't see a thing, who needs intel? You can walk in there with a couple seconds spare to hunt and find your target.
Bomb located by attackers.
So, prep phase comes to an end. Corey's just going to be hunting down the last of the drones, and Well, we've seen a very, very aggressive skyscraper so far. Not at all what I expected. I expected a lot more rat play in the Showdown Series, as I said.
10 seconds to go.
3 of them. Not actually seen it played yet, and this is the first time we're seeing skyscraper. So how is it going? And so far, the trend's been a very, very aggressive
Attacker's objective is to defuse
aggressive
the bomb.
game, something that's very, very quick. And the shield game continues from the Sweat Squad. Montaigne's coming out. Montaigne and a Ying. That Blitz is banned off the board by the Sweat Squad themselves, but I've got a feeling Sam might be leaving him open. I think he's feeling the shields at the minute. They've been working for him so far. It's really been an Achilles heel for the data that he's trying to get rid of them. All the utilities now gone and set up, ready to go. And we're now getting ready. Eric does have 2 of the hard breach charges, so he can get rid of the barricade. Oh, and it's a C4 from Connor! Eric taken off the board, Sam on low health, and, well, we might be going all the way. That caught, oh, God, that came out of nowhere. That one was quick. Connor, absolutely unbelievable, but they're getting quick now, and I don't know if that's a great idea, because look, Connor's going to drop, and Sam's going to get the kill, and it's a 1v1, and Corey, he's not been having the best of games so far, and now you've... And what looked like a very, very winnable round for the data that is now concerning. Don't get me wrong, Sam's low. 1 hit from that UMP. It does hit like a truck. It fires slow. It's just going to take 1 bullet for Corey to do it. But if Sam can get his melee off, he could do it now. Corey, he's going to be able to hit it, and Corey's going to be able to get away with it. The second kill of the game when we needed it most, and we're going to go all the way to 9 on this skyscraper. Well, as I said, what we thought was a very one-sided game is something very, very close now. Overtime match point. So, the key is, takeaway from this, obviously you're playing this tournament as a solo, you're getting your round differential as an individual. Regardless of whether you win or lose here, you've done a very good job to be able to bring it to a +1, -1 round differential. You lose here, it isn't necessarily the end of the world. You've gotten to this position where... C4 scared. I didn't see it. Honestly, did not see that C4 coming. And, you know, as we're going to go into this final round, as I said, you've got this very much close game, and you're playing as an individual, so that +1, -1, it will bite you in the ass later in the night. No doubt some performances will be made or done by this. However, for the time being, it's a very good position to be in. Even if you do end up losing, you're not in too awful of a position. It's recoverable is the main thing. So whoever does walk away this, they won't let it feed. But it's been a lot of effort from these teams here. You know, this is the closest. I'm trying to remember back. We've had close games before, but I don't...
Left before insertion.
But I think last time we had a game this close was in Showdown Series 1. And really, it's tooth and nail here. The shields have been a problem point for Data Daddies, and they're not opting to bring anything to destroy it, to be able to counter it effectively. Instead, they're opting to stick to the tried and true hard breach Thatcher combo, which you're not really even going to need the Thatcher. You can disable the Clash Zap, sure. And maybe that is the intention behind it, and only time will tell. And as we head into the final round here, it really is anyone's game. I genuinely do not have a favourite side going into this. Both teams have played really well so far, and either one of them could walk away the victor here. To ask me, it's really on who gets an opening pick. 1v2s have been very, very difficult to come back from here from. Sam's been the only one to be able to win one of those. So, we're in this position of really who gets the first pick. Now, Connor is going to start to hopefully do some work on the balcony wall here. There you go. That's going to start to be open. It's all about pressure points here. Opening up as many angles, I think, here. Keep Sweat Squad guessing and watching now. That Clash is a portable drone, basically. But the problem is if she's caught facing the wrong way, she also dies very, very quickly. Bit of spray through the wall there. And now, let's see what the Data Daddies do. Let's see who they provoke first. They need to try and isolate one here. I think that's the key. You either want to try and isolate the Clash or isolate the player who's going to be playing off the Clash. Eric, he is a bit further away. He's in exhibition. Sam's not far off, but he's not going to be able to watch all the same angles. Eric, his position's made, so he's going to move. He's going to rotate. And it's just a bit of a pause here. Problem is, there's only one drone left on the board for Data Days. It's in Corey's back pocket. And Connor, he doesn't know it, but he's looking right at Eric. He doesn't know it. If that drone finds him and there's a yellow ping made, very, very quickly, could Connor get a nice little freebie. There you go. Yellow ping's going to be made. No, no yellow ping. Instead, Eric's going to play nice and safe behind that wall. But Sam's watching it with the shield. But it's a bit of a slow one. And there you go. Corey gets an opening pick onto Eric. And now it's the clash. 1 versus 2. You're going to have to do something here. Because if you've got 2 players pushing you, especially without that zap, and you've got players running at you left, right, and centre now, you've got to find a brief 5 seconds and pull out. You've got to hope on a team call. You've got to hope on something, because if you're Sam here, hope is quickly fading for this game. The EMPs continue to roll out, and Sammy just needs to back off by 5 seconds to be able to get. Here's the diffuser going down. Now, this is the prime opportunity to whip out and pull that SMG out, but instead, he's just going to continue taking punches. How long can he do this for? That is the question. He's just getting bullied here. Connor's just going for it. Connor wants him dead. Data Daddies, they're looking strong here. Sam's going to have to really pull something out of his bag here. Zap's continuing to go. Health. Actually, if Connor going, and now he pulls out the SMG. Sam now has a gun. Now, this is the point, but he's got to be quick on this. He's got 25 seconds left. The Claymore's down. Does he know where the players are? Does he know that one's tucked behind the desk? Does he know that the other one's watching the long angle in display? These are the questions we're asking. And with 10 seconds on the clock, it's looking less and less likely by the second. Sam, he's got to do something here. There's no point not. He sees the Claymore. He gets it down. And Connor, he's lit back. That's a bit of a fight between those two. Sam is going to get the kill. And it's a trade, but Data Daddy's had the defuse down. They win that one, and they secure the round. That was a game that went down to the wire, went to a trade, and only by the fact that the diffuser was down did Data Daddy's prevail there. 5-4, impeccable performance from them, and one will go down in the history books. We'll be back very, very shortly for our second game of the night, so don't go anywhere. He waits, he holds strong, and he's just getting ready. Final flashbang from Eric goes out. It's going to blind Sam, but it's not going to be enough to properly scare him off. Sammy's tucked behind the mirror window. They're both watching it, and the C4 gets Oliver. Eric backs off back into the library, scared, and Sam's going to swing him, give him gunfight between the two. 50 HP each, but Sam clears out.
Oh, he sees a bit of his head, and one taps Oliver. Sam's still looking there, and he gets him. Sees him first. Very good round from doing what you do best.
Doing what you do best.
Oh, and the kill from Eric.
Just one taps me.
He's going to go for the chase here. Ollie takes some damage here from Connor. Eric's got the pistol, and he gets the kill.
Where's the diffuser? Over here. I got it. Yes.
Watching it, and it's really just a case of whether that was a bit of a whiff and a spray there from Corey, but he's done a bit of damage, and he's burning time here, which is the most important part. But does he know about the one? No, he doesn't.
GG's, guys. You won.
It seems like we might be speaking of that rush here. Connor's not blinded. And Eric! Connor needs to cover here. He does drop Elliot, and that's a 1 versus 1 between Sam and Connor. Win this round. Of course, Sam can just hold his ground. He doesn't need to move anything. Connor's going to take a bit of damage. Sam's going to take a bit of damage. They're both taking damage here. And it really could be anyone's game at this point. Sam's going to get a drone out. Elliot can watch it. Really intel, most valuable thing in Rainbow Six Siege, but Connor goes for the really aggressive. Really actually gets away with it. The 1 versus 2 clutch that nobody expected. Data Daddy's getting the first round on the board here, and Connor's got no choice but to stick it out here, really, and he's going to get off to the diffuser.
Stop KD saving.
But with 1 HP left, it's looking unlikely. Elliot drops in the meantime, and Sam, it's 1 versus 2 to go into overtime and keep their top seed secure. Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left, and he's not going to do it. Connor's going to get it. Corey's going to confirm the kill onto Elliot. And you have Data Daddies doing the unthinkable, taking down Sam. Taking down Bronze and Bolo. Data Daddies, absolutely phenomenal from them. Bronze and Bolo. I reckon we're going to see Bronze and Bronze from that one. Looking at that game.
Sometimes you feel weak. The fear you carry inside wakes you up. The overplaying pattern of memory hides your true face. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens,
a Showdown Series champion. In the next 2 minutes, you're going to be learning how you're going to get there. To compete in the Showdown Series, all you'll need is a copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Experience does not matter. Whether you've been in the trenches of ranked since year 1 or just picking up the game for the first time, everyone is welcome to a place in the Showdown Series to fight for the trophy. It all starts with our Clash events. There are going to be 4 clashes throughout the year with a mix of solo and team-based competition. Each clash is going to be slightly different from the last, so full details will be provided in the Discord as the event approaches. As you compete in clashes, you're going to be earning SSI points respective to your placement within the tournaments. The better you perform, the more points you'll earn. SSI points are accumulated throughout the year, and the top 10 players, after all clashes are said and done, will qualify to the final event of our competitive calendar, the Showdown Series Invitational. Our top 2 players will be selected team captains and then build their teams from the remaining 8. The 2 teams will have a few weeks to practice and prepare, and then will face off in a best-of-5 series on the Pro League rule set with unlimited overtime enabled to crown our Showdown Series champions. The event will be the biggest one we're having all year and will be the ultimate test of our players. You will not want to miss it. All of our events are casted and streamed so you can feel like the real deal, even if we don't quite play on that level.
Is Corey about to fall off the roof?
Yes.
And if you'd like to get yourself on the broadcast, I'm always looking to bring new talent on board, so don't be afraid to just drop me a message, even if you've never casted or really played Siege much before. Love to have you. For a more in-depth look at game rule sets, upcoming events and anything else you might want to know, you can visit showdownseries.co.uk. I look forward to seeing you all on the server. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.
There you go, he's going to pull the shield down and he's going to go for it.
Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it.
Got a push! Surely, no! Oh, Sam gets a second! Sam's going to try and take him with the shotgun!
Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path might come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You'll try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want.
I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. can't do it peacefully. It won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors. No, no, just wait and see. You'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see. I know you'll follow me. I don't know how to take this. I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment. We're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder. We're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no taybacks.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are live for our second game of the night. It's going to be the Skibbity Sigmas, I really hate saying that team name, and Bottle Collectors going up against each other. Unfortunately, there was no enough room for the so they're just singular Bottle Collector. That first game of the night, absolute scorcher of a game, went all the way to max overtime. And we saw the Data Daddies prevail. Now that puts Connor and Corey in a +1 position on the round differential board. Now I'm going to paste into chat while the map bands feed through, or it won't be in chat because technically you're seeing this 4 minutes ahead. But if I do, hold on, update command. I think this is how you do it. Nope. Okay, well I tried. A for effort, Travis. But there you go. So there's the bracket. You'll understand that eventually when the broadcast catches up, but that's the bracket for tonight. You can see we're progress of where everyone is keeping up in terms of stats and such. So as you can see so far, Connor and Corey are up one apiece in the tiebreaker in terms of round differential points. Sam and Eric are -1. So it's very much this point of this game of who is going to really... This is the second game of the night is always the decider. We've got 3 games to play, so at least at this point in the tournament. So now we're looking for who's going to start taking leads. Now this is the part where leads can be formed. Sam and Eric, you know, we put them as the favourites. They're currently on the back pedal now. They've got to be the comeback kins, but they're on opposite teams here, and they're going to be on opposite teams for the rest of the night. So one of them is going to start. So one of them will get that comeback. The other one maybe not. And again, it's round differential. A very quick game here could spell all for the night. Skibbity Sigmas going to be going for laundry piano defense to start things with standard-ish for Outback. And this is also, I forgot to mention, Outback. First time it's in the pool, first time it's being played. We're on the new maps tonight. A lot of reason for that when I'm talking to players in the map veto. The reason why we're having sort of these newer maps come in is Sam is very strong on the fundamental type map. So you're looking at your Chalet, your Oregons, your clubhouses. He's very, very proficient on those maps. So banning those out tends to be something that's quite heavily favoured in the Showdown series. Whereas obviously, so playing these more lesser known wildcardy type maps can be quite preferential for teams that perhaps don't play so much and really don't want to go up against him. So Outback's been in the pool, the new pool, and it's what we're playing. So if you haven't given this map a chance, it's honestly quite phenomenal. Like, I actually quite like the map. It holds a very L-shaped that a lot of the maps in Siege do. And honestly, it plays very well. It's a good map, and I'm quite excited to see it in the pool and how it's going to play. Of course, we saw Skyscraper played for the first time a couple minutes ago, and it was a very aggressive map. Outback, going to play the same way out? I guess we'll find out. Sammy's on the Oryx, so he wants that aggressiveness, and he's going for spawn peaks. Sam knows the spots for this map. He loves this map in ranked. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the kind of shenanigans he's going to be pulling all game. But it's really going to keep the bottle collectors on their toes. But instead, they're going to be operating for a terrace approach here into barbecue. That's where I think they're going to start. First Rotero drone's going to be going in. Sam, he's watching for spawn peaks, but he's going to be on the wrong side. There's going to be no one out there. Corey is likely to be able to give the intel away that the Roteros are flooding on site, and Sam is rightfully so going to be rotating. And there we are, we're in now. Inside barbecue. Now, where did the bottle collectors go from here? They're getting drones out. Connor's giving the calls to Eric to watch for the flanks. But this is really question. What happens next? Corey, he's also running, his site's left fairly unattended at the minute. Corey's going for a bit of a flank through ball. Sam's below, and I think they're going to go for a bit of a tag team flank here. And do they know? Eric's going to be watching the angle, so he's going to be first point of contact here. And it's really, really just a case of when... But Eric, he's got to watch both sides of this doorway because there's players on both. And really, it's down for the Skibbity Sigmas to push at the same time and be able to collect the kills and not let Eric have 1 versus 1 here. And there you go, he has his first 1v1. He's able to drop Corey. And Sam is still on the flank. But do they know about it? Because if they've realised that site's clear and they're going to do this, they're going to do so. Connor's going to go in for the plant, and Eric's going to be forced to watch this flank. Stun grenade's going to go, and it's actually going to end up blinding Eric. Sam unaffected by it, rotating from background to ball, and Diffuser's going to be going down. Very good plant play here from bottle collectors. They get the plant down. Sammy's left to retake. He's pushing from game this time around, so Eric's flank watch isn't going to be what's to be prime, but clock is against him. The players of bottle collectors are spread out here, and they're really going to have to. Bait Rotero drone's going to be going out, and Sam, he's got to push back in. He's probably going to hear the Rotero. I have a rough idea of where it's coming from. He sees the head of Connor, and Connor's just really got to fight here. And Sammy's going to be going for the flank. He's worked his way into dorms. Flashbang's going to go. It's not going to blind him by a miracle. But this second one looks likely to. There you go. He's blinded. Time's all but run out here. And it seems like we have a round on the board here for the bottle collectors. And there you go. Connor's going to be able to mop the kill up there. Kill each for the bottle collectors. And they get a round on the board. I want to look at Skibbity Sigmas and go, what the hell are they doing? It was a good attempt, in all fairness. In all credit to them, it was a very good witted play there. It's just they weren't anticipating the flank watch, I don't think. They weren't anticipating the flank watch. Sort of playing it solo wasn't necessarily the best play, funneling through that one doorway. You wanted to spread out. You wanted to go to a different door and strike at what, have both players strike at once. Instead, you ended up with this very much one-sided thing where they both just push through the same doorway one at a time. Sam lost a bunch of health doing it. Corey lost his life doing it, and bottle collectors were able to scoot around from that, get the plant down, and that's the second time in a row, technically, we've seen a successful diffuser go down here. You know, Outback, I quite liked how that first round played. That was good fun. As I say, this map's a banger, and honestly, I'm really happy. This is honestly, to be fair, for the past 3 Showdown series, we've been casting, you know, I don't have the stats to hand, but we've seen more Chalet, Clubhouse, and Oregon than anything. Those have been the 3 maps that are constantly coming up recurring, and I've always said Sam is strongest on those maps, you know, being the favourite. You know, I get it, they're easy maps, everyone knows them, but perhaps it's not worth bringing him to those maps, because he knows them best. And, well, we're now seeing him brought to different maps, and I wouldn't say struggling, because he's doing well individually, but it's just the rounds aren't closing out for one reason or another, and is it IGLing, is it a comms thing? Not sure. We'll see. I mean, Corey and Sam, they play in rank together often. Their teamwork, synergy as a duo at least, should be better than most teams you're going to see in the rest of this tournament. So, of course, you're expecting them probably to walk away with this, but expectations be naught in the Showdown series. If that first game was anything to show for it, not only did the team that we didn't have as the favourites pin to win it, we also had the team it go all the way when we thought it would be a quick game. So in that sense, it's very good. Sammy's going to be doing something we don't normally see from him, which is hiding away in a corner on an echo drone. Not something you normally see. Corey is taking quite an aggressive position in games. Meanwhile, the side of the bottle collectors, they're just going to work their way into garage balcony, droning out ahead, just trying to find anything, a sign of intel, and they may learn that players are off site. Corey, he is holding him up by party, but it's just, the question is that going to be enough to hold site? Because Sam can play underneath with the echo drones for sure. However, if you're not pushing the end of the round, they're not going to be too much of a threat. Pokeball's going to go through, give Corey more angles to play from, and they surely have an idea where he is by now. And they're learning that side's clear, and look, they're going to go in for the plant. And I think they're trying to just assess the responses, see if there's a plant. First attempt's going to be going down, but then there goes the echo drone, and now it's a case of finding it. It's spotted, it's gone. Now the second one's going to be dashing on in. The fuser's going to be going in. Plant's going to be denied, but you're surely going to lose that second echo drone. Not quite, Sam's able to tuck it back away up in party. He's burning time. Now, the question is what Corey is doing in response. While Sam's playing with the echo drones, burning time, Corey's looking for a freebie, but he needs to get aggressive here. But he can't. Flashbangs are going out. And the plant's successful. Echo drone misses, plant successful down, and a second plant in a row for the bottle collectors, third for the game, and Sam's now, he's got a push-up garage. Do they know about the flank? Connor, he's up there, but I don't know if he quite knows where Sam is unless he drops. Because if he hears Sam on that staircase, he's going to drop. Sam's on the staircase, he gets the kill onto Eric. Question is, who's going to win this gunfight? It's going to be Connor. Corey. Connor, 1 versus 1. Corey, he's got 10 seconds to try and stop this kit from going. And he's actually going to be able to drop Connor, but has he got enough time to get to the kit? 3, 2, 1. And with a second to spare, he's able to get and stick the kit down. An excellent clutch there from Corey, getting him and Skibbity Sigmas on the board.
Disable the diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
That was like 1.1 secs. Literally. That was really nice plant-based. I like this objective play we're seeing here from the bottle collectors. Honestly, it's really refreshing to see. We always see a very kill-oriented game in the Showdown series. It's always very aggressive kills, but no, this Outback, currently we're 2 for 2 on plants. I like this. And again, close games all around. It's one apiece, and honestly, it was a really sound strategy there from the Skibbity Sigmas to be able to just waste a lot of time with that Echo drone. And sure, it did rely on a really good clutch up from Sam. You know, the 1v2 to be able to... Oh, the 1v2. What am I on about? It required a really good play there from them to be able to bring it back into post plant. And of course, now it's going to be a case of will they be able to do it again? Because the fuse has been going down every round so far. Some are opting for a bit of a trap focus lineup. Very different from what so far we've seen from the Skibbity Sigmas. Capcan and Frost. They're great trap operators, especially if you're not paying attention. But IQ has the RED scanner. Going to be able to see them. Connor has the Rotero drones. Going to be able to get rid of those as well. I don't see the traps playing a massive factor in this round, but they're definitely going to waste some time. And more importantly, utility of the bottle collectors. Of course, we've only got 3 rounds and a half. So here, whoever wins this one here is going to be whoever comes ahead with the lead.
Attackers are heading out to the
Now, let's get into it. Round 3, final round of our first half here on Outback. It's all... It's this bedroom site here, and it's weirdly one of the bedrooms... It's odd, this map. Its bedroom site is on the bottom floor here. But it has this very interesting layout. It's almost like U-shaped layout with this... With the bathroom up there to the north. Sam, he's tucked away in the motel area. Corey tucked away in the bathroom. Bathroom's a great spot to hold here because you can hold both sides, but you just got to make sure they don't pressure you from the window. It's very easy to lose that. Connor, droning out, just scouting out, seeing where he can get from. Eric, he's going to be hopping in here. He seems like he wants to get in and get aggressive, but I feel like they know about the player in motel. Eric, he's cautious of the back, but Connor's got it on the drone, so Exothermic's going to go on the wall. Sam's going to hear that. And now it's really on Sam to react to that. Corey's going to be holding a bit of a backline. I think it's, you know, these rounds tend to hold a very similar play style each time, where Sam is always the initial point of aggression. Corey sort of plays quarterback on the site. Bottle collectors, 1 minute and 20 seconds gone at a round, and they're still outside the building, but they've got some good wall. They've got a good wall down. They've got a good entry in sight, and I think it's just now trying to find where Sam is. That's going to be a problem because I don't know if his position in motel is still known. So he's vying on hiding there, and I feel like he could very easily play devil's advocate in this round. Utility is quickly winning now for the side of bottle collectors. They've got flashbangs in pocket. They've got 6 of them across both players. C4 as well. Corey, he's continuing to burn intel, burn those Rotero drones, and I don't know if they know about the player in motel here. Sam, he's hiding, and they don't know. One's about to walk right into him. Sam's going to get 1 kill. Eric's going to run in a panic, and Sam's going to get a second just like that. What the Sigma? There you go. I said it. I actually want to shoot myself for saying that, but there you go. Sam's done it. What you expect from him? He's gotten away with something absolutely outrageous. It's Sam. Expect any less? No. That was a great play from him there. Hiding, really good strategy and impeccable execution there from the Skibbity Sigmas, and they won that round, and deservedly so. That was great. Sam, brilliant job. Quick ace for him as they swap onto their attacking side. Align and the KB, bit different to what we're used to seeing again. It's not what we've seen so far a lot of tonight. Align and the KB. Do wonder what he's cooking. Do indeed wonder what he's cooking up. But we'll have to wait and see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I need a second. I really desperate need. Hold on, we are going to pause the overlaying temporarily just while I very quickly just watch Eric for a second. Just while I very quickly get rid of that, put that there.
Attackers have
Because
located a bomb.
yeah. These rounds are going by so quickly. I can only click one thing and it'll go back on a 4-minute delay, so I have to wait 4 minutes in between clicking. But these rounds are going so fast. I need the second clip button on my stream deck. And Skippy Sigmas, they take the lead in the half. And that was a really good round from them there. That's what I think we sort of wanted to see from them. That really good teamwork there. That Sam knowing Corey can hold side good, and Corey knowing he doesn't have to play anything risky. He can just play the time, wait for them to push, and Sam will mop up all the kills. It's a great strategy, works a lot. And speaking of mopping up kills, you're not going to be mopping up a lot. You've got to be precise on the dot with this thing. Are we seeing a rush? I think we may be botchy. And botchy kill on the board. Goes Sam, and I think we might just be seeing a full rush in at this point. Eric, he's tucked away in the showers, but he's got a lot to do here. 20 seconds in, he's already lost his teammate, and he's very cornered. His position will be known. That second logic bomb goes off, he's going to be known, and he's not going to be able to move with the line scan. Skippity Sigma's taking a really good start there. There you go. Position's given away. And they know now. Sam's going to be hopping straight in, and I reckon he's going to be trying to get a second one with that Bosch G. Logic bomb just to burn it a bit. Flashbang going. Frag's going in from Corey. Eric, he's tucked in the corner. Flashbang's going to go in. He's going to blind him, but he's going to be able to get away with his life for now at least. Force the fall back into piano. Side control is there if the side of Skippity Sigmas want to go for a plant, but that's exactly what Sam's going to do. Corey, he's watching the flanks. Bit of a role reversal for the team, but nothing that can't be done. The fuse is going down again, and now we're seeing a post plant. Eric, he's got to stay still for a couple seconds, and this time wasting now. Bolt collectors on the back pedal. Really good coordinated, and you know it was a bit unlucky there. Connor got caught out very early on there with sort of his trousers down a little bit. Wasn't really able to do a whole lot there. Drone's going to be going in, and I think it's all but a done deal here. Eric, he's got to push. He's got to get kills within the next 5 seconds, but his position's known. They're knowing what he's doing. They're knowing where he's coming from, and he didn't see the doorway. He doesn't know the map too well. Didn't actually know. But there we go. This one's definitely a done deal here. The question is he's going to be able to get any exit frags. No, probably not. He's not got the time. And Skippity Sigmas. Oh, what a nice shot from Eric. Then even nicer one from Sam. Ace with the Bosch G. And a third round on the board for them. Match point as well. Beautiful shooting with the Bosch G there. Like 2 rounds fired at players. 2 rounds hit. Like really good shooting there. Can't actually say anything bad about that. And yeah, Skippity Sigmas up onto match point. This is the quick one. This is the quick one that we thought the first game would be. Do I think Bottle Collectors have this in them to bring overtime? I think we need to see an aggressive first pick from them. Let's give it easy because they're getting into their teamwork now. They're getting into the rhythm of it, and it's that sort of one aggressive, one very supportive play style that we see from Sam and Corey all the time. It's what we're used to seeing, really, from them by now. It's their signature. And they're getting away with it. They're doing a great job of it.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now, of course, match point. So it's really up to Bottle Collectors to make something happen here. They're going to be opting to play it on the bedroom site now. A difference to the Pro League rules set is a good time to observe this. Where in the Pro League rules set, you can have multiple players on. If you lose a site, you can actually play it a second time round. In the Showdown Series, that's not the case. Our round rotation is forced on plays. So if you actually lose a site, you still cannot go back to that site. We did it just to force a bit of variety between the teams and make sure it's a bit of an experimental one. May get changed, may possibly get backtracked out. Not entirely sure, to be honest, yet. We'll ask the players again. This is Shadow Series 4. It's a bit of a feedback because this is on the new rule set for going into the new year. We'll get a bit of feedback from the players at the end of this and sort of see what they think, whether they want it switched to round 1 rotation or not. Because even if you play a site and you lose it, you don't get the opportunity to play it again. Which, you know, it's an interesting concept. It's different to what's expected. And Corey, I like this. The iron sights. I do like these iron sights. And they're going to be playing vertical. Something we've not seen at all yet. But Sam's going to be getting straight in there, checking for roamers, which there are going to be none of. Bottle Collectors, you know, Eric and Connor, they do like to play these anchor positions. They're going to be sat on site. And that's going to leave them very susceptible to this vertical ram play here. Corey's on the Nomad, on the flank watch. Sam's on the ram. And all of that wooden wall you can see there on the left side of the screen at the minute, that is open. That is soft. You are able to open that. And I believe a lot of this concrete wall above where Eric is sitting now, I believe that is also soft and is able to be opened. As well as the position where Connor is sitting. So there's a lot of opportunities here for the Ram as well. He's also got breaching charges in pocket, which he's going to already be using to make those vertical plays. Sam, there you go. Ram's coming in, and those boogie drones, no doubt, going to be going live. There you go, boogie drone. Boogie out. And it's already causing carnage up here on the top floor, reducing the amount of safe places here that there are. And I feel like Sam just wants to hop, drop right in. The hatch is going to be opened, and Connor, he's quite close. He could try and get a C4 up there. That could be a really good position here. But instead, he's going to be in a corner with the floor above him opened up. Now the question is, where do the kills lie? Because vertical, as much as it can play for you, it can also play right back against you. You have to be careful with where you position it. With all the vertical open, besides the back pocket shotgun of Sam, it's now going to be see if we can get any freebies. It's slow around here from Skibbity Sigmas. Compared to the fast pace that the last one was, they're slowing it right down this time. Connor's anchored, tucked up on site, and he made a big play with a C4 in the last game. He could possibly do it again here. And back upstairs. And now we're just burning time, seeing what's happening here. Skibbity Sigmas decided how they want to approach this execute, how they want to approach the final stages of this round. Bottle Collector's dead bracing for the worst. And a good shot from Connor opens the round right up for them. On to Sam as well. Absolutely popping off this game as expected. 5-3. Doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the Skibbity Sigmas. And Corey, he's left 1 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 1 with a good shot onto Eric. And Connor, he's got the game on his shoulders now. And this is a difficult position to be in. But with 30 seconds left on the clock, the fuse are not in hand as well. He's going to have to go for the kill. And Connor probably does not know that the fuse is left upstairs. But he knows he can play time. And he may not know it. Also, the C4 may just kill him. Connor may get a... Or is that Eric's? That's not Eric's C4. Nope, C4's not going to get it. But Connor's going to be hiding on the other side, hidden, tucked away. And he doesn't have to go for it. He's going to be listening for the sound of that kit. But the sound's not going to be anywhere.
5 seconds to go.
Corey's running around in panic, but he's got no time to get the kit down. And 3-2, one more round, and Bottle Collector's pushed themselves into overtime. And this is a point. Let's take another pause and have a quick chat on Outback so far. Very, very slow map. When you compare it to... Yeah. Yeah, so there was no kit there. As they're realising, Connor could just hide and play the time. Really, really good play. And, you know, highlight so far of this tournament for me has to be definitely Connor. You know, Eric's had some good rounds. Sam had some really good, impressive rounds. But in terms of the game sense and the kind of big braininess of these plays, Connor's been popping out with them left, right and centre tonight. He's been using bait Rotero drones left, right and centre.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Those bait Rotero drones. He had that castle. He used that castle barricade, that C4 trick with the castle to get a free kill and open up that round on him. He uses the Roteros to mask a fall and go for a flank. And then that round just got, and he knows when he can hold... Excuse me, he knows when he can hold back. He's been playing really well this tournament, and well, the scoreboard definitely may not be the highest for him. He might not be in the best position. He's definitely putting up numbers, and some really good numbers at that. And yeah, as I say, kills may not be the highest factor, but what he is doing is he's winning rounds for his team. And that is something they need more than anything. Because at the end of the day, it's not kills that matter, it's the rounds that matter. And the very plant objective, very strategic gameplay he's sort of spearheading for both sides he's been on now has really been getting him good rounds. Now, Sam and Corey, the slower approach didn't work. So, we're going full throttle again, it seems. Doka being a lion, that execute combo. We're just going to be going for a very, very aggressive go at it. Hit there on the Doka beat, looking absolutely drippy on that skin. Both players, as always, tucked in sight for Bottle Collector. That's not really a surprise there. And to be fair, that's something I'm surprised Skibbity Sigmas haven't caught on to yet. But the players of Bottle Collectors always play on or very near to the objectives there. As you can see, Eric there, he's playing in supplies, the connector room. There's never much of a roam presence from them to clear. And, you know, okay, sure, you want to be safe for sure, because of course they could definitely backstab you. And you've only wasted a minute or so on the roam clear. You know, they're still being cautious, they're still checking. But then, of course, they've got the problem of the crack that is sight. Logic bomb's going to be going out. First one around, and it's just going to be answered off. Both hard counters in pocket as well. That could be used when push comes to shove, but no needed yet. There's not enough pressure yet. This utility, I dare I say it's wasted. There's not much effectiveness coming from it here. They're not forcing players out of positions. They're not really using it. They could use a drone here very easily, not very costly to them to secure. Whereas now you're going to go into the execute with one scan of the EE1D, one logic bomb in pocket, and it's just not. It's not ideal to use it so early in round for, dare I say, very, very little effect. Bottle collectors haven't been pushed out of their original positions here. They're still holding what they originally intended for. And you've got map control now. And they should realise that very, very quickly. They've got map control. Second logic bomb's going to be going out, and we're nowhere near the execute. Sam's using it to listen for players, get a bit more clear, but then their drone's following in. So, you know, do I want to say bit of mismanagement of utility here? Probably. But then utility doesn't matter when gun skills is what's on the board. Sam's going to walk right into Connor there. Sees the drone, and Corey's left in yet another 1 versus 2. He's got 50 seconds on the clock. Frag grenade's going to go in. First Soto canister's going to be used. Wasted a bit of time. And the question is, how does Corey go about this? Or are we with yet another overtime on the cards? I said to the players before we started this, I wanted another close game. I wanted something that lived up to that first game, and it seems like we may well just be getting that. Corey is going to be taking a bit of a gunfight here with Eric. But he's not going to be able to win it out. Eric gets it, and yet again, we are going into overtime. Everything close games so far. This time round, it's been a bit defender favoured. Skyscraper was very attacker favoured. It was 2-1 halves in the favour of the attackers. This time round, it's the flip side. And also, on point, one thing I'd really like to add is we've had very objective heavy play. Skyscraper was playing almost like you'd see Border and Pro League, very frag heavy, very quick rounds. Outback's been the opposite. It's been a lot slower. I've been really enjoying this. It's been methodical. It's been a good level of siege on display here today, and something that you really do want to congratulate the players on when it's going well, and when they're doing it, is this good level of play that's much higher than what we've been seeing in Showdown Series past. And as I say, these debut tournaments, they don't have any weighting in them. There is a Manchester Major bundle on the line. That is what's on the line for tonight. However, in terms of what you're going to be seeing in terms of next year's lineups and all of that, it's not. But what it has shown so far, I think, especially to Sam, is that no one is safe. We thought previous Showdown series have shown him to be eons above the rest of the players. There's a very much, you know, Eric was his second competition, and there was still quite a gap between them. And this competition has shown us, you know, Sam hasn't been playing the game as much. He's, you know, I'm not going to say he's totally fallen off the hook and everyone else has been sweating it out. I think everyone's had a bit of a break from the game. There's been a bit of a reset, and it does show with. And I think it shows to the players, with a bit of work, you can very, very easily still win these tournaments and have very, very good shots in them. They're all doing great. Loving to see it. Everyone's having good moments. I feel like no one's really lacking. Everyone's had some good moments tonight. And that's going to be the first problem. And Sigmas don't have much to deal with that. You know. And this is obviously it. Overtime, you know, as I said, defensive is the favoured side here. So realistically, bottle collectors will be winning this round if the trends are to be continued. But then, of course, you know, with big issues such as you've got 2 hard breaches, and they weren't even, to my knowledge, they weren't collected either. They're still on the outside wall. So Corey's actually going to be going into site with only 1 Selma in pocket. Could be going around trying to deal with it. He's going to place back. Hard breach on the window and a bit of a split approach. He's going to be opening up ball. Sam's still playing outside garage here. Connor just tucked away in party. Eric in office. They're just holding down the fort as you're expecting to play from bottle collectors. Now, this very defensive, very anchor-centric play style. Oh, and we've lost the drone to a mute jammer. And speaking of, let's have a look at the drone economy. But you can see at the top of your screen, 2 drones down, 2 drones up. Not the greatest, not the worst. Still intel. And, oh, Corey won't know it, but he very much almost had a head there. That is going to get clipped. He won't know it, but he did almost have... He almost had someone's head there. I believe that was Connor's in through the wall. It was indeed. Logic bomb. Second one's going to be going out, and... it's not the reason for losing these rounds. Don't get me wrong. This is not attack on Sigmas, but I think the mismanagement of the line and Dokkaebi utility has definitely hindered their abilities and their sort of successes in the last few rounds. Flashbang use has been great from them, but the utility in terms of primary has not been there. Now, do they know about Eric? He's tucked up. He's watching it with the DMR. Flashbang's not going to be able to connect to anything, and Eric, he's stuck in a prime position to make a play here. And default cam is still up as well. C4's going to be detonated, not going to be able to get anything. Eric is blinded, but he's still holding his position strong. And Corey, he's dropped by Connor trying to run through the rotate. Sammy's left in a 1 versus 2. 40 seconds, and instead he's going to opt to hop out. But I see what Corey was going for. He may have died at the cost of it, but he was also able to get the wall open. But that doesn't matter for Naught, because Connor just makes his head into Naught, takes him out the lobby. Ace for himself. And well, yet again, Connor finds himself in a match point position. That said, far and beyond the MVP so far tonight, having an impeccable tournament so far. Big brain plays, laser on shots, and as I say, this gets you excited for the next year. Will it? I don't think it will be the Sam show. We put it on the ticker for today. You'll know it's on the intermission screens. It was this case of who... Even Sam acknowledges it. MVP of the day so far. Connor's just absolutely dominated tonight. He's been playing Helldivers. He's not been on Siege. This is the first time he's played all season, and he's going absolutely nuclear in the lobby. Can you stop this man? So far, it seems like the answer is no.
Attackers need to locate and
So,
defuse bombs.
we're going to get into round 8 here. Bottle collectors, they have an opportunity. They've won 3 in a row now. They've had a really, really good go of it. But yeah, I think it's been really... I think really what the Achilles heel has been is the mismanagement of utility. I didn't want to say it before, confirm for, but just not being able to have to execute utility has been really causing problems for the side of Skibbity Sigmas. Using that utility very early on in the round to roam clear when bottle collectors haven't been having much of a presence. That's, in my opinion, that'd be considered wasted. Sure, it does confirm it is clear, but they're not using that speed for anything. They could use a drone for that, and you know. One thing that's great about Showdown Series is these players can learn. Everyone can learn.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
You know, they'll and a lot of them like to watch the casters back, so they'll watch the cast. They'll be listening to me right now. Hi, guys. And when they do that, they'll probably realise, you know, they might take the pointers, and I hope so. You know, at the end of the day, these casts are here for the fun, B, for the, you know, to have the hype. You know, your clips look way better when they're casted over, and C, it's also, you know, I can give pointers as we're watching the gameplay here. And honestly, so far, Corey's got a really nice little position there on top of a washing machine. Storm's approach here from bottle collectors. Both of them going to be going that way, it seems. And they know the player's in the shower. The question is, does Sam stick his head up and get it ripped off? He sticks his head up, but it does not get taken off, and he knows now. Sam's going to instead opt to run away, not going to play his position. And that's good. He's currently sitting on the 5-5. Which, I mean, you know, still a positive KD, but even. That's very much unlike him. That's not typically what we'd expect to see. Goes on cams, and again, it's this very slow outback that we've been seeing so far, and I've been really enjoying it. Seeing what's been going on. Corey, he's just watching the dorms breach, and that is the only thing here. Bottle collectors don't have anything through dorms, and Eric takes the head clean off Corey. And Sam left in a 1 versus 2 to stave off the game, to stave off match point, and to stave off his second loss of the night. Something unprecedented. He's been marked by the Jackal. He's been marked by the Rotero. His position's known, and the players of Bottle Collectors are coming at him. Skippity Sicklers on the back pedal here. A duo we thought would have a lot of power going into this. Would have a real good chance. They've pushed it to overtime, sure. They've put up a valiant effort. But Sam, he's in a real dire position here. 3 flashbangs are going his way. No more utility. And it seems like that kit's going to be going down. Sam's going for the retake. And do they know where he is? Yes, they do. They know he's cornered, and Connor's going to be able to confirm the kill. Bottle Collectors, 5-3. Connor absolutely on fire tonight. So gives himself a second victory and takes the lead for the tournament. And GG's in chat. There's not much to say there. Honestly, it's just impeccable games all around. Generally speaking, it's such good gameplay from both sides. Connor especially, absolutely nuclear tonight. He's been having such a good game, and honestly, what more can you say, really? He's just been doing so well for himself. We'll be back in a few seconds, so don't go anywhere with our third, not final game of the night, because we do have tiebreakers after, so, you know, hang around. We still got plenty of Siege to come, so grab some popcorn, take a seat. We are not going anywhere. We will be back in 5 minutes. So, you want to become a Showdown Series champion. In the next 2 minutes, you're going to be learning how you're going to get there. To compete in the Showdown Series, all you'll need is a copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Experience does not matter. Whether you've been in the trenches of ranked since year 1 or just picking up the game for the first time, everyone is welcome to a place in the Showdown Series to fight for the trophy. It all starts with our Clash events. There are going to be 4 clashes throughout the year with a mix of solo and team-based competition. Each clash is going to be slightly different from the last, so full details will be provided in the Discord as the event approaches. As you compete in clashes, you're going to be earning SSI points respective to your placement within the tournaments. The better you perform, the more points you'll earn. SSI points are accumulated throughout the year, and the top 10 players, after all clashes are said and done, will qualify to the final event of our competitive calendar, the Showdown Series Invitational. Our top 2 players will be selected team captains and then build their teams from the remaining 8. The 2 teams will have a few weeks to practice and prepare, and then will face off in a best-of-5 series on the Pro League rule set with unlimited overtime enabled to crown our Showdown Series champions. The event will be the biggest one we're having all year and will be the ultimate test of our players. You will not want to miss it. All of our events are casted and streamed so you can feel like the real deal, even if we don't quite play on that level.
Is Corey about to fall off the roof?
Yes.
And if you'd like to get yourself on the broadcast, I'm always looking to bring new talent on board, so don't be afraid to just drop me a message, even if you've never casted or really played Siege much before. Love to have you. For a more in-depth look at game rule sets, upcoming events and anything else you might want to know, you can visit showdownseries.co.uk. I look forward to seeing you all on the server. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.
There you go, he's going to pull the shield down and he's going to go for it.
Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it.
Got a push! Surely they'll... Oh, Sam gets a second! Sam's going to try and take him into shotgun!
Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming, but I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt. That's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback.
He waits, he holds strong, and he's just getting ready. Final flashbang from Eric goes out. It's going to blind Sam, but it's not going to be enough to properly scare him off. Sammy's tucked behind the mirror window. They're both watching it, and the C4 gets Oliver. Eric backs off back into library, scared, and Sam's going to swing him, give him a gunfight between the two, 50 HP each, but Sam clears out. Oh, he sees a bit of his head, and one taps Oliver. Sam's still looking there, and gets him. Sees him first. Very good round from doing what you do best. Oh, and the kill from Eric.
Just one taps me.
He's going to go for the chase here. Ollie takes some damage here from Connor. Eric's got the pistol and he gets the kill.
Where's the diffuser? Over here, I got it. Yes.
Watching it, and it's really just a case of whether that was a bit of a whiff and a spray there from Corey, but he's done a bit of damage and he's burning time here, which is the most important part. But does he know about the one? No, he doesn't.
GG's, guys, you won.
It seems like we might be speaking of that rush here. Connor's not blinded, and Eric. Connor needs to cover here. He does drop Elliot, and that's a 1 versus 1 between Sam and Connor. Win this round. Of course, Sam can just hold his ground. He doesn't need to move anything. Connor's going to take a bit of damage. Sam's going to take a bit of damage. They're both taking damage here, and it really could be anyone's game at this point. Sam's going to get a drone out. Elliot can watch it. Really intel, most valuable thing in Rainbow Six Siege, but Connor goes for the really aggressive, really actually gets away with it in 1 versus 2 clutch that nobody expected. Data Daddy's getting the first round on the board here, and Connor's got no choice but to stick it out here, really, and he's going to get off to the fuse.
Stop KD saving!
But with 1 HP left, it's looking unlikely. Elliot drops in the meantime, and Sam, it's 1 versus 2 to go into overtime. and keep their top seed secure. Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it. Connor's going to get it. Corey's going to confirm the kill onto Elliot. And you have Data Daddies doing the unthinkable, taking down Sam. Taking down Bronze and Bolo. Data Daddies, absolutely phenomenal from them. Bronze and Bolo. I reckon we're going to see a bronze and bronze from that one. Looking at that game.
Just karma. That's just karma. That's just karma. Don't say I didn't want you. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've views, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. Of my views, that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon to Vienna singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda, how do you do? Better get away my own medicine for you. Never gonna make them think I'll stand there. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose, don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose, don't mind if I do. Free as the wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be on the fleet soon to the end. I'm singing, ooh. Gotta know all this propaganda, how do you do? For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose, don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. And I don't know that lose, don't mind if I do.
are back for our third map of the night. We are in for Night Haven Labs. Now that is not working on there, so I'm just going to quickly refresh Labs. That should hopefully. Let's just refresh the in-game overlay. There we go. We have Labs. Beautiful stuff. Now, can I actually get rid of the mouse cursor? No. There you go. Even more beautiful. Right, there we go. So we have the mid-off versus the tank top terrors. Mid-off composing of Corey and Eric, and tank top terrors being Sam and Connor. Now, he's had a good night, I think. He's just struggled, I think, in the teamwork department. I think is where he struggled. That's where I think the struggle has come from. If from an observer's POV, the teamwork and working in synergy with his teammates. Connor, on the other hand, he's not even leading his teammates to victory. He's been doing a lot of the hard work himself. Incredible plays, incredible flanks, and all the norm you've sort of grown to expect from him over the last couple tournaments. So we're going to be going into this expecting tank top terrors to take this one dominantly. Sam needs this boost to his round differential. We were working out some calculations before the game, and if he wants to avoid last, he needs a positive 3 round differential, which means he can have new operator. Interesting. So if Sam wants to stay out of bottom, he needs to have a positive 3 round differential in this one. He needs to have a positive 3 round differential. Now, luckily, we had a bit of an extended break, so I was actually able to take a chance and sit down and have a bit of a chat to the players. Chat to either, because normally we all go in a team, we all go in a voice chat together, whereas this time I was able to go in with them individually in their own team voice chats and sort of see what's been cooking. Mid-off are going into this knowing that they're very much underdogs. If there was an underdog tonight, it's this team of mid-off. They're not expecting to win this at all. Don't blame them. So they're going into it with a bit of fun and just basically try and throw Sam's mental in the bin before the main bracket, the clashes, kick off in October. Tank top terrors, on the other hand, well, Sam does not want his reputation to be tarnished with a bottom finish. He wants to get on the board. He wants to get a win, and he wants to avoid bottom. And to do so, he's got to win this with a positive 3 round differential. He's got to win this 4-1 or 4-0. Anything else is failure. He's got the MVP so far on his side. He's got his own gun skill. They should be able to make that happen.
5 seconds left.
But as we've learned, Rainbow Six Siege is a game not played on paper. We do not know if that is going to be the case. This could very much go all the way. Hell, 2 rounds for mid-off, and that's success for them.
Attackers have dropped the
So,
bomb diffuser.
let's get into it. Night Haven Labs. So, let's see what's going on here. We're seeing with a top floor defense here. Corey
Attackers have
on
recovered
his
their
army, Eric on the Valkyrie. Good intel. Meanwhile, on the side of Tank Top Terror, this is default. We're used to seeing this combination. Ace and Thatcher is probably one of the more played combinations here. Sammy's looking for an early pick through IT, but not going to be able to get it. Connor's droning in ahead of him, and I think these are going to be some fast rounds. I've got a feeling. Labs is a...
defender is exposed.
Corey? Hello? Ring, Corey. Hi. That's the first run out we've had all night. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Sam's running about. Still stuck outside IT. Drones are in IT, scouting them out, trying to find the players. Drone economy-wise, we've only lost 1 for the tank top terrors so far, but what they've lost so far is a minute of time. Not got much from it. They've got IT wall open, but it wasn't relatively contested to start with, so that was something that obviously mid-off were willing to forfeit.
I won't make this easy.
Corey is stuck up against Keebers in servers. Eric is hidden behind the computers up in command. Now, Sam making his way into the balcony. He sees one. He sees Corey's head. And Corey, well, he's going to hear it, and he's going to move. And more importantly, he's going to use the Keeper to deny some more angles. Corey knows. Question is, who picks whose head here? Corey's watching it, but not giving Sam enough to be able to get a kill from it. It's a very, very tight pixel angle here. We used to Selma try and force some movement, but I don't know if that's the play. It's going to open up more angles for him. And it means that Eric can now join in this fray as well. He can see Sam, and he can very easily pick off his head. Yeah, see there. He's using the black eye. He can watch it. Hell, he could get Corey to go into a safe position and watch it himself. It's a bit of a stalemate here. Minute left on the clock, and this all favours mid-off. This is tense. Who could go ahead here and Honestly, this could set the pace tempo for the game going. 50 seconds now. Time's dwindling. Sam's going to make his move in. Eric's going to be the first to fire shots. Gets a computer blown clean off the wall. And really, it's a struggle to find an opening here for the tank top terrors. He knows there's a Valkyrie cam, but with 35 seconds on the clock, you're running low on time. You've got to make something happen here. And these players are not moving from these positions. Corey, he's just seen Sam run by. Eric's going to get one of his own. And Corey, gunfight going on with Sam. Sam's left clutch this in 1 versus 2. He gets Corey. He could get Eric. He's clutched off on this site before, on the attack. In a very similar position. He's done it once. He may well do it again. But he's taking a lot of damage from Eric. He's got 15 seconds. He's got to get the kill here. He's got no choice. He's going to run. He's going to somehow survive. And he's actually going to get... Oh, my God. Sam, no way. This site seems to just produce clutches in this man. He has just gunned his way through that. 1 versus 2. And, well, that's 1 of 4. Go, Sam. Well then, round 2. That was a really, really good start there from mid-off. It looked like they will win that, but that clutch factor that's been sitting in Sam, it's come awake on Nighthaven Labs, it seems. And what a bet. There is no better time than now to pull it out of the bag. To get that clutch going. You need it now. This is where you need the clutch. As I say, they need that 4-1 half. I'm going to reiterate that all game, because that is really what they need here. They have no choice but to have the 4-1 half. Because if they don't, it's game over. Now, let's see what ends up happening here. We're in basement. It's a strong site. And the wall denial's been bought. Sam's going to switch off the ace and onto the striker. Just bring a bit more flexibility, I think. And it's a good call to make. Definitely, for sure. You know, striker brings a lot of utility, and in these lower player camp lobbies, that utility is invaluable. Flores is going to be destroying a lot of the other utility lying around, but the question is, does Sam have hard breach? Yes, he does. He's got the self-hard breach combo. If Corey tries bandit trick, and he may struggle a bit with only 2 of those impact TMPs. But, and is Corey going to do it? Yes, he's tucked on that wall, ready. Now, first wall's going to be opened up, but it's not even going to be contested. It's going to be open, and now here comes the bandit trick game. Second DMP is going to go out, and presumably Corey successfully is going to get the bandit trick off here. No, he actually electrifies the wrong ball, and it gets opened. A little bit of a misplay there, but the key is these walls aren't massive, and they're not able to get drones through them because the electric fields have gone back up. Both walls. So, it's... Oh, that's bad. That's an early pick there. Eric's fallen. Corey's left in a 1 versus 2. That's the opening you want for the tank top terrors. And they could, even though they've only got 2 small openings here, they should be able to make push through this effectively. Corey can only watch one of them at a time, and they seem to know he's not watching that one. Corey's going to go opt for the rotate. Drone is going to spot him out, but does he know they're already in? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. He's going to fall back behind column. And well, tank top terrors, they're inanimous. They're getting ready to move inside. Drone's going to be going in. Connor's going to be caught looking the wrong way. Corey gets a kill. And now it's the ranked duo against each other in a 1 versus 1. Sam forced to clutch up yet again. He's going to continue using the drone. He's going to get Corey's position red. And the thing is, Corey doesn't know his position's been made either. But Corey's actually able to get damage onto Sam here.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Diffuser's picked up, and Sam instead, he's going to opt to rotate towards the other side. Good call from him there. I think it's a difficult position to attack that column. Sam's going to go for something different, but the sound of him hopping through that shock wall is going to give it away, and it seems like we might be seeing a diffuse play here. There you go. Diffuser's going to be going down, and Corey is going to be going for the long rotate, it seems. No, he falls out of sight. He doesn't know the kit's going down. And there you go. Sam's got the kit down. Now Corey has to push, and this is where the situations where he does tend to struggle a bit. Can't lie. These retake situations, these ones where he's forced to be aggressive. He's only got 1 doorway to go through here, and Sam, he can just tuck himself on a box with a very tight pixel angle, unless Corey gets... And no, he's going to see the laser. He's going to know, but he's not going to be looking the right way. Sam's going to get it. 2 aces in a row for him, and a second round on the board. He said he wanted to win this and avoid bottom. Well, he may well just be doing that. Winning the tournament, it's off the table for him. At this point, he isn't going to win this. Reason being, Connor's on his team. If Sam does well, he boosts his points up, but he also boosts Connor up by the same amount, meaning that you can't actually overtake him. Whereas, same as if he loses, Connor still places a high position, and Sam loses as well. So Sam, first place isn't out of the question here. I think for Sam, it's more defending the sort of fear and the the fear and the legacy that he has within the Showdown series. 'Cause this will be the first mainline Showdown series he's ever lost. 1 and 2, and obviously 3 was never played, but 1 and 2 he's had dominance over. 3 he played really well across the board in it. Showdown Series 4 though, it's shown other things. It's shown some really, really strong plays from Connor, and well, he could be on for a flawless night. And in Showdown Series 1 when he played, he was actually, off memory, Showdown Series 1, just while the prep phase gets underway here, I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet and have a bit of a look for it. But off memory, Showdown Series 1, Connor was one of the lower performing players in that. He actually really struggled there. Let's take a look-see here. Duo Showdown, as we were once called upon a time. Let's have a look at point-wise. Yeah, so point-wise speaking, it was actually Connor. Sam had 10 points. Sam had 10 points. Eric had 8. Corey had 6. Oliver had 5. Connor only actually was able to secure 1 point that night. That wasn't even round differential. That was points. He actually only got that 1 point for bringing a game into overtime. So from going from the bottom of the pile to only, and keep in mind, he didn't play Showdown Series 2 either. So within 3 tournaments, he's been able to actually go from the bottom of the pile to top. It proves that anyone can do it. And it's what I want to see out of the Showdown Series. It's this talent making. It's these amazing players getting an opportunity to show how good they are and improve. And Connor's doing that. He's really warming into this now, and he's becoming a real threat. And Eric. And the question is, he's not had such a good start here, though. Like, Labs hasn't been his map so far. You could put that down to he doesn't know it so well. He doesn't play the game as much. He's an older player, so the older map, Skyscraper, Outback, a bit more suited. Labs isn't his territory. And I can't recall, but this is one of the few times he's not played it much, so this will be new to him. Whereas Sam loves this map, so it's natural. Connor's performance will take a hit, but it's not to take away from anything. He's had such a good tournament, and you know we've had situations before where the winner's not necessarily been the MVP. No, here Connor's going to win this thing, very likely, and he's definitely the MVP throughout the night, no doubt. Eric and Corey, they've had good performances too throughout the night. Corey's had a good, you know, his kill counts haven't been high, but when he's needed stepped up, he has, having quite a few clutch moments for his team. And speaking of, I don't know if the tank top terrors know about the one crept in IT here. I don't know if they know he's dead. No, they don't. Connor drops. He's currently going 0 and 3. It's left on Sam to pull yet another ace out of his pocket. And what operator better to do it on than Ace? As he starts on that journey, taking a bit of chip damage off Eric, but it seems like Corey's ready to swing for the kill, but Eric said no. Hold back, play time. They know where he is. They can just wait him out. Sam's got a minute to make this happen, and well, we've said it before. This side, it does wonders. This site does wonders for Sam. He has clutch factor on this site. He always seems to be able to pull one out of his butt, but can he do it again? There's 50 seconds left on the clock. He will be able to secure that diffuser, but then he's cautious of Corey, because Corey's going to be able to do a lot of damage to him. Sam's taking a lot there, and he doesn't even know it's actually from in IT. You're playing a Pro League CUD rule set here, keep in mind. Eric, he's playing tight, and Sam's able to drop one. Now, this is where he got a bit cheeky there. And Sam, he loves to clutch on this site. If he does it again, but he's not going to know Corey, and that, Corey, ace from him. And like I said a second ago, when he needs to step up most, he's there. Tank top terrors did not know about his position stuck up there in IT. Whether it was the distraction of the observation blocker, I think that's what it was. And mid-off, take a timeout off that half. This is something I actually gave them the heads up to do. I said to them, you know, I gave them the reminder. The timeout doesn't have to necessarily be a strategical. It can just be a pause. It can just be a there. And I think nothing better than Corey, who, you know, not to say, not to talk down, but he's not always the player we expect an ace from, and there you are. He's just gone. He's just gone. Got an ace from a position that they had no idea he was in, and now Sam's gonna have to sit and dwell on that for 45 seconds with the tactical timeout. So it's an opportunity to call it, possibly trying to get in his head a little. And I think that's what mid-off we're here. We're trying to do here. They were really trying to get this off. Just trying to get in Sam's head a little, because they know if they can get in his head, they can definitely get some rounds off him, and they've borderline made their play. They very much have almost made their play here. All they need is one more round, and if we end up on a +2, so if we, just to reiterate, if we end up with mid-off, if we end up with the tank top terrors winning this one 4-2, Sam does remain in bottom place, and we'll actually have to do a tiebreaker 1 versus 1 with Eric to settle for third. Oh no, he'll end up in second. So he can. So Sam can definitely have a good chance at going for second, but if he wants to guarantee that second, he needs to make this a win here and now. Because and even then he doesn't. If they could actually got a math slightly wrong, he can actually get away with a 4-2 and the positioning doesn't change. And if anything, but the one thing that does change is he gets substantially what you'd consider an easier opponent in for a tiebreaker. If he loses this, if this game is lost 4-2, he has to face Eric in a tiebreaker 1v1. If this game is lost 4-1, he gets to face Corey, who tends to struggle in the one. As I said, struggles in the 1 versus 1s, which would definitely be probably a difficult one. Whereas Eric, we saw it in Showdown Series 1.5, where we did a little 1v1 for funsies. Eric can win those, and there's a very real risk it could slip away from Sam, and he could end up in 4th there. He's playing for 4-5 away, and he can't win this. He can't win this in 1st anymore. It's now just the case. However, no, I've got the math completely wrong again, haven't I? Sam can completely avoid 1st. This is why I shouldn't do math inside of games. I should write these down beforehand. If they win, if the Tank Top players are able to win this 4-3, they will have enough points to be able to stave off. Yeah, because they'll win it. If they win this 4-3, they have a +1, which means Sam is then locked into 2nd place. So if Sam can win this flawlessly from this point, he'll be locked into 2nd for the night. Which is a pretty good stand in all things considered, considering the start. However, if he loses any more rounds, he'll be at best 3rd and at worst 4th. And of course, the more he loses, the harder opponents he's going to have to face. So there's the stakes here. Bit of a messy overview, but that's the stakes we're looking at here. And Sam is dropped down underneath to get onto the round in ahead. Seeing a bit of an internal approach to this top floor. We don't normally see people coming through the connector and terrace. It's a very unusual sight. It's very unusual to sort of see players take this from the east. Normally see him approach it from the west, IT and balcony. But Sam, he's got the long angle with his DMR, and he's been pulling the weight this game, really. Connor, he's really not been having a good game. Compared to the highlights of the first few rounds, it's not been quite there. EMP is going to open up the wall, and finally, at long last, the wall's going to be opened up. And Connor, he's going to be the first one to likely face it. Sam's watching the long angles on the doors with Syria gates. Connor, he's tucked on a prone position with a very nasty little angle. Eric's droning, and he does know, and he's probably given the call-outs to Corey, but the question is, does Corey want to take that gunfight? Yes, he does, and he's going to be able to drop Connor 0-4, really not his game, and yet again, we're asking Sam to go nuclear here. This site, as I said, brings out clutches in him, but can he do it a second time this game? He's 1 for 1 on attempts at clutching this site at the minute. Time is on his side this time, and he's got DM14, an extremely powerful gun that will just sing. Now, he knows one's about to be rushing through there, and he's going to do a lot of damage to Eric and actually be able to finish off the job. But his position will be known, and it's Corey, who's having a really good game go so far, going 4-2. Defend it off, 15 seconds, and he's got to get in. He's got to get the kill or go for the kill, and that seems like we're going to be going for a bit of a bait plant, bit of a bait and switch, and Sam's going to be able to get it. He does it again. He just can't stop winning on this site, can he? Avoid going to command center when Sam's back, because this is his territory. He is currently 3 for 4 on clutches in this site across the entirety of the Showdown series. Like, huh? How? What? And Tank Top Terrors move to match point. This is really where we want to see mid-off. Now, this is the round for all the brownies here. For Sam, this is 2nd place. Connor, near enough guaranteed 1st at this point. Sam is the storyline we're going to follow here. He's a star player who's now struggling to stay in contention. In contention for 2nd, let alone 1st. This is where you're going to look at this right now. Head into round 5. Still got 2 rounds of regulation to play, but as I said, for mid-off, that's not the goal. Mid-off the round, the goal is to get 2, because that locks Sam out of 2nd place. And I think for Eric and Corey, that's going to be good results, because that means one of them, I believe that will actually be Corey. That'll be Eric this time round, is going to be sitting in 2nd place, quite handy-dandy.
Wall secured.
And Sam will be 1v1 in Corey for bottom spot. But it's a very interesting turnout on things. Not normally what we've seen from these players. It's a bit topsy-turvy this tournament, but then this is what happens when you don't play in a while. Things change, seasons change. As I say, this is the first time actually playing on the New Blood patch. We've not actually had a Showdown series all season. So the balancing changes, we're still getting used to those. Eric and Corey, I
5
think
seconds
that be
remaining.
going for a vertical play. And there's not going to be much hard breach on the board.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And we're going in from the helipad side. I'm going to be going for what seems like a very vertical play here onto the basement side of Nighthaven Labs. We're going from the first floor. Straight into the warehouse. Just a little bit of debris blocking the way. But look, the footprints from where Sam went to reinforce the hatch a second ago are fresh. There you go. His position's found. They know he's downstairs, so they know. Oh, the one person who has been up here, he's gone now. They're safe. And now, here comes the problem. The vertical play is going to come in. And they're going to be aware that's what's coming now. They're aware that the next thing comes is vertical play. The sound of it wasn't all made all the more obvious by those boogie drones. Absolutely, as you can see, they're tearing the floorboard apart. Absolutely ripping things up. And forcing the players of the tank top terrors out of positions, giving them some very difficult areas to fight. Now, turns out the cargo basement, the warehouse camera's actually been left up. Eric's chilling up, but they're just looking for freebies at this point, but I don't think they're going to count for Sam, who's pushing up. Corey, he sees one. Does he want to take risk taking the shots though, Sat? Connor's shooting. Sam's also been found out by the Inox again, but they're just chilling. Not much has come from this vertical play, both here and when it was done on Outback. They're just breathing slowly with it. C4's going to go up. I don't know where that was thrown. That was thrown. Not a clue. And now we're downstairs. Here what could be made up. Final Inox is going to be going out. C4 was ripped. Didn't actually do anything. Took 10 health off of Corey. Not much. Sam's tucked away in Animus. Connor's tucked behind the pillar. And now, time's whittling away here. They've really got to make something go from the side of Midoff. They've got to make something happen. Clock's ticking away, and I just don't think there's much. Corey's waiting from the vertical angle above to really try and get something off of Sam. And the question is he going to be able to get a freebie off of him? They know he's behind the pillar, but are they actually going to be able... You see his shoulder, but no, Corey just doesn't see it behind the pillar. It's a lot easier to see with these outlines, mind you. But that hatch being closed is really wasting a lot of time there. And Connor, he's on the board now. He's got his kill. He's got his one. And he may well possibly be getting a second here. Corey left in the ever so common 1v2 position here. He's going to run in and Connor's going to get the ace. Tank top terrors secure a 4-1 victory. But most importantly for Sam, he staves off bottom place. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of an extended break for a couple minutes. We're going to work out the tiebreakers, get those map vetoes going through, and we will be back ever so shortly. So don't go anywhere. We will be back ever so shortly. So, you want to become a Showdown Series champion. In the next 2 minutes, you're going to be learning how you're going to get there. To compete in the Showdown Series, all you'll need is a copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Experience does not matter. Whether you've been in the trenches of rank since year 1 or just picking up the game for the first time, everyone is welcome to a place in the Showdown Series to fight for the trophy. It all starts with our Clash events. There are going to be 4 clashes throughout the year with a mix of solo and team-based competition. Each clash is going to be slightly different from the last, so full details will be provided in the Discord as the event approaches. As you compete in clashes, you're going to be earning SSI points respective to your placement within the tournaments. The better you perform, the more points you'll earn. SSI points are accumulated throughout the year, and the top 10 players, after all clashes are said and done, will qualify to the final event of our competitive calendar, the Showdown Series Invitational. Our top 2 players will be selected team captains and then build their teams from the remaining 8. The 2 teams will have a few weeks to practice and prepare, and then will face off in a best-of-5 series on the Pro League rule set with unlimited overtime enabled to crown our Showdown Series champions. The event will be the biggest one we're having all year and will be the ultimate test of our players. You will not want to miss it. All of our events are casted and streamed so you can feel like the real deal, even if we don't quite play on that level.
Is Corey about to fall off the roof?
Yes.
And if you'd like to get yourself on the broadcast, I'm always looking to bring new talent on board, so don't be afraid to just drop me a message, even if you've never casted or really played Siege much before. Love to have you. For a more in-depth look at game rule sets, upcoming events, and anything else you might want to know, you can visit showdownseries.co.uk. I look forward to seeing you all on the server. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.
There you go, he's going to pull the shield down and he's going to go for it.
Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it.
Got a push! Surely no! Oh, Sam gets second! Sam's going to try and take it with the shotgun!
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time. I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. So nice.
Waits, he holds strong and he's just getting ready. Final flashbang from Eric goes out. It's going to blind Sam, but it's not going to be enough to properly scare him off. Sammy's tucked behind the mirror window. They're both watching it, and the C4 gets Oliver. Eric backs off back into the library, scared, and Sam's going to swing him, give him gunfight between the two, 50 HP each, but Sam clears out. Oh, he sees a bit of his head, and one taps Oliver. Sam's still looking there, and he gets him. Sees him first. Very good round from doing what you do best. Oh, and the kill from Eric.
Just one taps me.
He's going to go for the chase here. Ollie takes some damage here from Connor. Eric's got the pistol and he gets the kill.
Where's the diffuser? Over here, I got it. That's...
Watching it, and it's really just a case of whether that was a bit of a whiff and a spray there from Corey, but he's done a bit of damage and he's burning time here, which is the most important part. But does he know about the one? No, he doesn't.
GG's, guys, you won.
It seems like we might be speaking of that rush here. Connor's not blinded. And Eric! Connor needs to cover here. He does drop Elliot, and that's a 1 versus 1 between Sam and Connor. Win this round. Of course, Sam can just hold his ground. He doesn't need to move anything. Connor's going to take a bit of damage. Sam's going to take a bit of damage. They're both taking damage here. And it really could be anyone's game at this point. Sam's going to get a drone out. Elliot can watch it. Really intel, most valuable thing in Rainbow Six Siege, but Connor goes for the really aggressive, really actually gets away with it. The 1 versus 2 clutch that nobody expected. Data Daddy's getting the first round on the board here, and Connor's got no choice but to stick it out here, really, and he's going to get off to the diffuser.
Stop KD saving!
But with 1 HP left, it's looking unlikely. Elliot drops in the meantime, and Sam, it's 1 versus 2 to go into overtime and keep their top seed secure. Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it. Connor's going to get it. Corey's going to confirm the kill onto Elliot. And you have Data Daddies doing the unthinkable, taking down Sam. Taking down Bronze and Bolo. Data Daddies, absolutely phenomenal from them. Bronze and Bolo. I reckon we're going to see bronze and bronze from that one. Looking at that game.
Make you cry, I forgot that you're a you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. I'm so bored.
You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Up in the window. Up in the window. Up in the window.
There you go. 'Cause it's not going to matter too much. Someone speak for me quickly.
Testing.
Test it. Okay. Corey, say something.
Hello there.
Hello there. Okay, that is probably good audio level, and then we'll just see how loud the game is. We'll see. It might be perfect. It might not be. Let's start this game then, shall we?
Let's go.
Right. Tiebreakers. So, quick context update for anyone not in Discord. What in the Discord that is watching? Obviously, Connor has won it for the night. Corey has come bottom, and it is now up to Sam and Eric
Hey.
to battle for second place. Of course, Connor.
Hi.
What the fuck's been going on tonight? Where has this come from?
I honestly have no idea. Like I said in game, I've mainly been playing Helldivers recently, so I've got like
Yeah.
no proper experience. But the only thing I've got, because of how I play in Helldivers, is just I know how to build like a strategy to a degree.
Yeah.
But that's really the only relation I've got.
But then, you know, there's always that second half of Siege, isn't that strategy side of it? It's not just a straight shooter game. I'm sure you got to win your ones, but
Oh yeah, I didn't expect to be that much of a straight shooter. I'm not even a straight shooter in Helldivers. I lose
No.
like so much ammo before I even kill one bot or something. So I don't know where that came from.
yeah. Corey, what about you? How you think you done tonight?
First game, brilliant. Loved it. Data Daddy's on top. But you know, I didn't expect to lose with Sam, but
I didn't expect you to lose this. But the thing is,
one was just too good.
I was saying, like, while I was guzzling that, where you needed to have much, like, you weren't getting massive amounts of kills, but when you needed to step up to get kills, it would just happen. Like that ace you got on Labs, you know, where you're like tucked behind an IT.
Yeah.
When you needed to get some rounds on the board, you can do it.
It was fantastic. Nice
Yeah.
one.
It's been really good play around from all around everyone tonight.
I do have to say though, I'm just happy Corey Data Daddies weren't underdogs. We did
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
So what do you guys want to bet that Sam doesn't want to play Showdown Series 3 anymore because Data Daddies is an actual team in that tournament?
Attackers need to locate.
Like, do you think he's just
By
not
high.
interested in
No,
playing
he's still a threat in my eyes. Like
Oh, he is.
going against him, especially in the first match, it was definitely like my heart was racing.
Yeah.
He'll always be a threat.
Yeah, he'll always
It's
be a
Sam.
threat. And I knew he's like still good at the game when I did my little game with him. Because with Corey and Eric, I was happy to sort of take the lead. With Sam, I was like, okay, I don't know, Labs. I really
Yeah.
don't. I'll let you take the lead. You tell me where to place stuff.
That was the struggle point. I think I was watching it. I was going. I think it's just. It's not even that you've just fallen asleep. It's just you don't know labs as well as you did the other two.
Exactly. So I was happy to do what I normally do, which is give intel and
Yeah.
just do what.
Oh, Sam. Does he go for a boss piece? But I don't think he's looking the right way.
Yep.
But yeah, Eric's on the other side of the map, unfortunately. So he ain't gonna get away with that.
He's been quite unlucky with his spawn picks tonight. When I was playing with him, he was going for one pretty much every round and
Yeah.
aiming at the other side of the map.
No, but the last time he brought out a boss G, he shot it twice and killed 2 people with it. So
Yeah, he did
Remember
say in
someone
that
shot
game.
me down when I was playing with Eric. I can't remember if it was.
it
you
was
or
Sam. It was Sam.
Yeah.
I think you were putting something down on the floor. And he just dumped you in the face with a boss G.
As soon as I heard the window breaking, I thought, it's too late.
It's too late at this point. Bulletproof cab in hand.
I
Snickers in
accept
the
my
other.
fate.
I think it was you, Connor, because it was a Flores drone. But at one point, Sam was reinforcing, and you caught him reinforcing with a Flores drone, and he thought he was dead.
Yeah, no, I love using Flores. He's so useful. I mean, I got 6 drones, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, bait drones, like that round on skyscraper where you use it to mask you dropping underneath. Giga brain.
Yeah. That was hilarious as well. I remember just staring at Eric for a second.
Yeah, I was like, please don't throw this, please don't throw this. That was fun. Speaking of Eric, has he found the bomb site yet? I've actually not really been paying too much attention, if I'm being honest. I'm assuming he's worked, because he can see him on IQ.
I'd like to assume so, yeah.
I'd like to assume he's worked it out.
But he's looking at those corners on the wrong floor very closely and carefully.
Yeah, I mean, I know Sam's on the vigil, so I suppose he's probably a bit confused, but he's only got a minute left. And we're
Not only that, but I mean, IQ can ping out vigil, so
Oh yeah,
he
she
should
can
be a little bit more confident. That.
Yeah. But does he know that?
Well, we'll find out.
Come
I
on,
guess.
Sam.
At this rate, I think we might win this on time alone.
No, I would like to see someone else win. I mean, we've seen Eric win before, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Sam's just the.
This is a fight I would love to see. There you go.
There you go. Sam's on
Good
really.
stuff, Eric.
He had no clue. Go Eric. Getting around on the board. That's probably bound to set his nerves a bit. I mean, the thing is, here round differential doesn't matter. It literally is just whoever wins this game.
Is it the same system?
Same
Oh,
rule set as normal. Yeah, it's the same as it has been. So yeah, but it's been good. We've had mostly close games tonight, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting to win the second match.
No. No,
Wasn't
second-
expecting to win the first one.
yeah.
It's that data dirty mindset.
It's the data. And the thing is as well, we've all had like, on top of that, we've all had some really, really good like map variety tonight. Not had a replay of any maps.
We're not
them,
playing Oregon.
yeah, 3 of them have been new. Like 3 of them we've not actually played before. We've never played Theme before. We've never played Outback. We've never played Sky before. So we've actually had quite nice map variety. And if you ask me, Nighthaven's still quite a fun, fresh map because everyone's still learning it. Or half of us
Yeah,
are.
I will be
Yeah,
learning.
but that's it. Like you and Eric are still learning it, so.
10 seconds to insertion.
And I think it's also nice that this map pool's solid till
5
Christmas.
seconds left.
So you know so this is locked in till Christmas. This map pool, so you've got 2 tournaments to
Defuse a bomb.
Ooh,
practice with
sounds
it,
fun.
and
It sounds-
Sorry in advance, but Data Daddies are Sigmas.
can we get this guy off the cast? Like,
No?
can we make this video cast?
Mute him.
Mute him.
I don't know this guy.
You know what? As punishment, Corey, you can cast this one yourself properly.
Alright. So Eric doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. He definitely doesn't know the map, does he? Sam's sitting in a rat spot, of course. Because he's now 1-0 down and he is shitting his pants.
Language, honestly.
You said a bad word earlier, don't you?
Not today.
You may. Yeah, you have.
Did I?
Such potty mouths today, gentlemen.
Oh, I know, we're terrible, aren't we?
He said the F word.
Yeah, off stream, doofus.
No. You said it on stream as well.
Did I?
Yeah, no. When you first asked me the questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
did.
did.
Yeah, okay.
When you were saying how on fire he's been.
I would like to take
Anyway.
everything I've said back. Anyway, back to
Eric reaching in.
disgusting. I forget. I can't say.
Does he
swear
know
words.
Sam's there? Not sure.
We're about to find
He's
out.
having a look.
Is, survey says.
And oh, he's not quite there.
Ooh.
A little bit more, he'll see him. And Bosch G to the face, not to the face. But he...
Ooh,
Take
right on
over,
chest.
Travis, please.
Shut. Hmm? What do you want me to do? I'm doing nothing.
Take over.
Take over. Well, I think like I'm honestly. This should be a defensive-sided map. Sam should be able to get this like a 2-1 half here, considering like Theme Park is such a large map, especially when you've only got one opponent.
And then I hope Eric takes it. It'll be funny.
There's so many corners. I mean, I think we're all rooting for Eric here. We all like an underdog. But
We like a pair of underdogs, don't we? Data daddies.
Yeah.
underdog stories. I mean,
Good
you guys know Sam's gonna be sweating out this game for the next like week and a half now.
Protect your bombs from being defused
We
by
did it
know
on
what I'm gonna
land
do?
and we're doing it here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play more Helldivers. It seems to work.
it seems to work. We're gonna make when we're on land, you're gonna have Helldivers installed on the PC for warm-ups instead of fucking. Instead of on Siege, you're just gonna warm up.
You
on
said it
Helldivers.
again.
I said it again. I know.
While
I'm all for it.
everyone's grinding, I'll be there like, hold up, I'll join you later. I've got fabricators to blow up. Give me
Yeah.
a sec.
Let me call it a quick 500 kilo bomb.
Oh, Eric's gone for the Monty.
I mean, it worked in Showdown Series too.
10 seconds to go.
Not only that, but I mean, with the Bosch G only having 2 shots, if he misses that when he hits the shield, it's
Yeah.
a bit risky.
I mean, I know. it
Monty
nerfed
hasn't
maps as
worked
well.
so far in Showdown Series 4, has it? Ha 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 ha.
It did work
Stab.
a little bit, but we
No, it didn't. I
worked
killed
that
him.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Nope.
Clashed though, Corey. At
Oh,
the
yeah.
start.
Opting for the revolver as usual.
Ooh, so we've got Revolver versus Bosch G.
Yeah.
Indeedy.
Fun.
But have you really played with the buffed up shields, Connor? Too much.
I have not. No.
Ah, yeah. We'll watch it as he does. Eric does it.
I mean,
But,
I
like-
saw like the notes and everything. Obviously, you can free look with the shield and everything.
Yeah.
It's a bit more consistent. Is
Yeah,
the
you-
word? Would it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go with consistent. Like you can reload behind the as you see when he's like reloading, he reloads behind the shield now as well, which is a really nice thing.
Oh
And
yeah, but you have to aim down sights to actually shoot your gun now. You're
True.
forced to aim. Like that there.
yeah, but you can also just hop straight through a barricade. You don't actually need to break it, which is just a really nice touch with the shield.
Well, I guess.
This is risky as a shield op.
Yeah, but Sam doesn't have any vertical angles onto it. But he's gonna have
Up
a
and
gun
up, though.
onto it. Yeah, there he goes. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Eric hit
That
him.
one was closer.
Yeah, that was closer. But Sam's going to take the half. But I wouldn't say they've been awful rounds for Eric. And if anything, I think he's going to have a good time on the defense. He just needs to pick something that's... Because Sam's going to pick Jackal.
You know what I'd love to
Or-
see? I'd love to
Hmm.
see both sides use a Bosch G, because I know they're both good with it. From the last games. Ooh. We'll see what Eric plays. Okay.
No, I said
Combination.
I said after. Next round. We'll go in next round.
I
The
think
Bosch
Eric
G.
will be happy to do that if he wins this round.
Yeah. I don't know if he wants to do it on match point. Oh my god, he's
But
making a
gone with the
rotate.
Legion. He's gone with the Legion, which will help out. I mean, he's got the damage, he's got the information when they hit.
Yeah. Yeah, Legion's such a strong up in this. You just need to be able to burn the time. Because the problem is, at the start of the round, he's good. Like, he's got a bulletproof cam, he's got the secondary shotgun, he's got a really good gun. But he's actually, in terms of, like, primary utility, it's not good till, like, late round. Where they're
Yeah.
everywhere. And he's had, like, all 9 of them all over the place.
Oh yeah, no, in late game, he's gonna have a lot of inter.
Yeah. A lot of time burning as well, because you got to get those things out of your hat. As soon as they're in your foot, you panic.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah, but that's also the drawback because I think Sam can hear them whenever they're thrown.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're very audible, and
Defuse the bomb.
they're not invisible anymore. Like, wait for Eric to throw
Are they
it.
not?
No, but
Oh my god. Okay.
they're not very.
I mean, they're
invisible.
still like small. and,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I've been caught by multiple cap cans
Top of a
before,
stack.
and they're obvious.
Top of a staircase probably isn't the best because you will see it coming up as like sticking out from the silhouette of the wall.
Oh, true.
You
but
put
I
it
mean,
behind the wall.
Yeah, you
True,
want to
but
put
I
it
mean,
just round.
when
next to it.
you aim up those stairs and you're focusing on what's going to be further down that
Yeah.
hallway, you'll notice what's right in front of you.
Yeah, size of doorways tend to be quite good. Place them like a cap can trap almost. That tends to work.
That's what I usually do with them.
Sam is going for cafe, it seems. There you go.
Or is he making him think he's cafe and then he goes round to hatch?
I mean, he's droning it.
Maybe. Yeah.
He's got nothing to open hatch with.
I mean, I think you can do it with the boss G, can't you?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. And the DMRs, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but no, he's going to go for the cafe walking, it seems. Eric, you don't need to answer that. Does Sam know? Yeah, he surely hears him on the right.
No. Oh,
Now
Maybe.
he can
Yeah, but Sam's gone.
especially probably hear Eric running.
Yeah, he definitely knows he's in sight. I mean, half the round's burnt. He's got time. What's this? See if I can probably watch this like an overhead. Here you go.
Can we just have a look at Sam again for a second?
Yep. What, his skin?
Yes. Ooh, what a lovely. Oh, and the skin on the gun as well.
And let's watch
here
him.
we go.
Here we go. Violence has started now. Get those goo mines out, Eric. Yeah, he's just playing time. I mean, he's been forced off site now. He's slowly falling back room to room.
he's got
but-
two on hand.
Sam's
Yeah.
waiting. It's like he knows Eric's gonna try and push him or something.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for Eric to play do silly. But does Eric give him that? Is the question. 'Cause I think Eric's not the sort to just give him something free like that.
Mm.
But and Sam's slowly going towards the site. But Eric. Oh,
Oh, let's see where that takes him.
it's brought Sam right to the door.
Very quick.
Oh, Sam's in. Eric doesn't know. Does he? No.
No, he does not. Does Sam know? Nope, Sam does know.
Sam knows he's
He knows
shot.
now.
Sam knows.
He's
15
shot.
seconds left.
And
And Sam's gonna win.
oh,
Oh. I feel like that was winnable for Eric there. I mean, he got
Yeah.
pushed, but get those goo mines out your pocket on the floor. That's the only thing I'd say there. 'Cause he
Yeah.
had 4 of them by the end of that.
let's see what happens now.
He had
They
two
throw
at the point
push
that
in.
Sam got in.
Is Eric gonna try again with Legion?
He's gonna boss G it, hopefully.
Let's have a look.
No.
No. Boo. I mean, to be fair.
Has he at least shotgunned it?
What weapons? That's Eric.
He
got?
can't. He cannot see.
Can we
What
not?
he- No, well, once we're in game you can. He's at UMP.
Bombs.
Oh yeah, speaking of overlays, what do you think of the new overlay?
Ooh, this is nice.
It being at the bottom.
Yeah, that's nice. To be fair, I've not paid attention to overlays in general.
Yeah,
Oh, and he's got the observation blockers as well.
yeah. It's a very hit and miss on the overlay. I think it's better for the Showdown series. It's better for the 2v2s
Discovers the location of a bomb.
because there's less clutter on the screen when you've only got a few players in the lobby.
Mm.
Because the cards on the old one would take up the screen space even though there was no one there. So I think it's better for these kind of lobbies.
5 seconds.
And you can tuck cameras along at the bottom. Is he?
Eric's trying to watch out for the drone. Perfect
Defenders heading
sense.
out
Well
to
done.
defuse the bomb.
A 5v5 though,
There
it
you
would be
go.
too
Oh,
much.
no, Eric's noted.
But that's it. 5v5 on this overlay is quite difficult to follow, being honest.
Is it like too much information?
It's too little information. There's less information on this overlay than there was on the old one in terms of like what people are doing and like you can't see how much ammo someone has in a gun as well. Stuff, small things like that.
Okay.
Although the best I think the biggest benefit is if you can see when you expand it, it shows the call out, it shows where people are. Like, I don't know how well it will come on the Discord stream because it's low resolution, but it'll like tell you where they are on the map at that point or where they're droning.
Yeah, it's good enough. I
So,
can see it.
So like without having to look at Eric, I can see he's in the toilet, gone into storage now. But I actually haven't seen him. But
He's sweeping everywhere other than the other side.
other than the actual objective, and oh, logic bomb. Sam loves that Dokkaebi tonight, doesn't he? He's playing here all the time.
Yeah, he's just been playing annoying.
Would be mute because if you get on those disablers.
Yeah. Oh, he saw it.
I think he's waiting for that.
That's interesting.
Problem is, there's a hardwall there, which isn't normally what you do for that exact reason.
He's planning. Oh shit.
Sam's baiting. I mean, they say pros don't fake, but if Tonight Show Tom thinks Sam's not a pro.
Wow.
So he's faking.
She said it here.
I said it live, I'll clip it.
Now, if Eric waits, because if Sam keeps doing that, it's only
Yeah.
just going to waste more time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sam's hiding behind the blocker.
Oh,
Nice.
Eric's gone for it.
Eric knows where he is, though, but is he going to be...
Please, Eric. I
Is
want to
it good?
keep
Come on,
watching
Eric.
this game.
No!
Oh!
Oh. Well, that's
That
GG's, I
game?
guess. Yep, that is game. Sam is officially in second place.
Aw.
Oh, we get a little dance at the end, I guess.
What is this, Fortnite?
It is now.
Well, there you go. That just about does it for Showdown Series 4. Connor's in first, Sam's in second, Eric's in third, and Corey, unfortunately, you're in fourth. Would one of you mind just hopping in their VC scene if they want to do a post-game? Real quick.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Remember how to get out of this place. There we go.
Right, let me pop it onto my camera, my ugly mug, and also I need to get Cocast set up to properties, Focusrite USB. Are there any filters? Nope, there are not. And then we had one about minus. Remember? Hold on, we're flipping. Minus 9.5. Okie dokes. We'll go minus 8.5. Right. Did they wanna post game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, hello
Well, I'll tell
boys.
you
We're
what, you
live.
fat
No,
little
no, no,
cunt.
no,
Oh.
no. You're lying, children.
That's automatic. It does every
It's
time.
automatic when Sam joins.
Oh, God. Well, how was that for you both?
Poo poo.
Poo-poo. Hey, Eric, you got one. Go you, poo-poo.
Yeah, I got
your
one because I came from the completely unexpected angle.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be fair, you almost got some others, like kill-wise at least.
He's gone into
What
voice
did
chat
Eric
Charlie.
leave?
Oh, he's clicked the wrong button. He's had enough.
He missed.
I misclicked. I misclicked. Alright. The rest of them, yeah, no, it was just mind games, and I was losing because I fucking haven't played this game in 3 months. I didn't know what the fuck
Yeah.
someone was doing. The vigil was fucking me up. The vigil was fucking. I hated that. I hated that so much. That I couldn't see. I couldn't know where you were.
Yeah.
That fucked me up. And then Dokkaebi was annoying.
Oh yeah. Sam, I want to have a chat
Yeah,
with
the-
you.
Mm-hmm.
Not the result you wanted, was it? I don't think.
No.
No, this wonderful major background
yeah.
card I have in my lovely Siege dossier
Yeah.
of Siege
Yeah.
stuff will be going to Connor, it seems.
Yeah. And very well deserved, I must say.
Oh, we definitely. And Connor, I'd like you to rep that in all future Showdown series as like a flex, please.
Oh yeah, no pressure.
Wow.
No pressure.
Wow.
Put that background card on everyone as an equipment.
That's just adding insult to injury.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm internally screaming now.
Oh,
All right, time
God.
to uninstall Rainbow. Tell me when to install on for the next Showdown
Oh,
series.
Yeah, so next one's in October.
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Couple months away. You got a couple
So-
months to practice, Eric.
Yeah,
Next time maybe you
yeah.
can beat me.
New
The
season.
problem
It
is
means a
I
couple
don't
more
really.
months of Helldivers. Let's go.
The problem is I'm really burnt out from Rainbow.
Yeah.
I think I've played a total of like not counting the times that I just launched it for like an hour after I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
I played it. I played 70 hours or something, I think,
Yeah.
and that burnt me out. That on a shooter game, that's really like sweaty most of the time. That burns me out really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Because in
enough.
Overwatch, for example, I've played probably like double the amount in the last 2 months or 3. But I just fuck about
Yeah.
most of the time.
I suppose Overwatch is good for that sort of mucking about mentality, isn't it? Really.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh.
The
It's
problem
been-
with Overwatch, I play as a support, so I don't need to aim at all.
Who do you play? Who do you
So I
play? Who
haven't
do you
had
play?
any aim practice. Huh?
Who do you play?
Either Baptiste or Life Weaver.
Right, on that note, I'm
or,
ending the stream. So, you want to become a Showdown Series champion. In the next 2 minutes, you're going to be learning how you're going to get there. To compete in the Showdown Series, all you'll need is a copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Experience does not matter. Whether you've been in the trenches of ranked since year 1 or just picking up the game for the first time, everyone is welcome to a place in the Showdown Series to fight for the trophy. It all starts with our Clash events. There are going to be 4 clashes throughout the year with a mix of solo and team-based competition. Each clash is going to be slightly different from the last, so full details will be provided in the Discord as the event approaches. As you compete in clashes, you're going to be earning SSI points respective to your placement within the tournaments. The better you perform, the more points you'll earn. SSI points are accumulated throughout the year, and the top 10 players, after all clashes are said and done, will qualify to the final event of our competitive calendar, the Showdown Series Invitational. Our top 2 players will be selected team captains and then build their teams from the remaining 8. The 2 teams will have a few weeks to practice and prepare, and then will face off in a best-of-5 series on the Pro League rule set with unlimited overtime enabled to crown our Showdown Series champions. The event will be the biggest one we're having all year and will be the ultimate test of our players. You will not want to miss it. All of our events are casted and streamed so you can feel like the real deal, even if we don't quite play on that level.
Is Corey about to fall off the roof?
Yes.
And if you'd like to get yourself on the broadcast, I'm always looking to bring new talent on board, so don't be afraid to just drop me a message, even if you've never casted or really played Siege much before. Love to have you. For a more in-depth look at game rule sets, upcoming events, and anything else you might want to know, you can visit showdownseries.co.uk. I look forward to seeing you all on the server. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.
There you go, he's going to pull the shield down and he's going to go for it.
Will they do it? That is the question. He's only got 4 seconds left and he's not going to do it.
Got a push! Surely they'll... Oh, Sam gets second! Sam's going to try and take him into shotgun!
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate.